On Saturday, May 18th, around 6 p.m., the day prior to the officer-involved shooting, the suspect, Mr. Thompson, is observed on video pulling up to a business located on the 4800 block of Miller Avenue. He then exits his vehicle and begins to approach an alleyway behind this location. A gun is visible on his side. The suspect approaches someone who is currently off camera, and after a brief interaction, Mr. Thompson pulls out the handgun and shoots at the victim, striking him one time in the shoulder. He then retreats back to his vehicle and leaves this location. The victim is then seen emerging from this location with an apparent wound to his arm. The victim of that shooting was treated at a local hospital for his injuries. The following day, now Sunday, May 19th, patrol units were advised that our system had a hit on the suspect vehicle and provided information on its current location. A Fort Worth police officer located the suspect vehicle and then activated his lights and siren in an attempt to get the suspect vehicle to pull over until other officers arrived.
I'll be traveling that vehicle, Burton, Edgewood. That looks like we're going to be going south on Edgewood from Burton. Hey, MCN! Hey!
Your incident has been updated.
Southbound on Edgewood. Southbound on Edgewood. I may be hit. Stand by. We'll be going westbound on Berry, south on Hatcher. South on Hatcher. South on Hatcher still. Stand by. Coming up to South Edgewood from Wyman. Westbound on Eastland. Westbound Eastland. Subject is armed. Subject is armed. Shots were fired. I need units to get to me. My unit has been hit.
During this pursuit, the officer's vehicle sustained damage that prevented him from continuing the pursuit.
I am out of it. My unit has died. He is in lane number 1, southbound on Miller. Lane 1, southbound Miller.
Officers continued looking for the suspect vehicle, while other officers tended to the wounded officer on scene. That officer was then transported to a local hospital where he received medical treatment. Fortunately, the officer was not shot. He suffered injuries from broken glass that cut his arm during the exchange of gunfire with the suspect. It was not known at this time whether the suspect was struck by any of the officers returning gunfire. With information related to the suspect vehicle, we were able to track down and locate the suspect vehicle parked at a residence located in the 5500 block of Summit Ridge Trail in Arlington. A perimeter was established, and the suspect was observed running from the main house towards a shed in the backyard. SWAT arrived on scene and apprehended Mr. Thompson without further incident.
Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands. All right, take your time. Take your time.
Lay down on your stomach. Lay
Take
down
your
on
time.
your stomach. Lay
Take
down
your
on your
time.
stomach.
Lay down. Lay down flat. I'm ready, Bobby. You ready? I'm ready. All right, come on, all right.
It was at this time that officers learned that Mr. Thompson had suffered a gunshot wound to his lower back. Mr. Thompson was transported to a local hospital where he is currently being treated for his injuries.
Yeah, the other hand. Open up. Come on. Push that other hand in. His fingers are coming out. Right here. There you go. Yep. Let's get him over to tap, man.
All right, let's get him up. Well, I'll be John Brown. How the hell are y'all doing? Welcome to your favorite true crime reaction show at night. This is the One's Detective Agency, Night Shift. I am your boy, UnoDaOne, Jenny Hard-Headed Son, and you are the Night Shift of the world's famous, most decorated, highly intelligent, we got the sexiest ladies, the most handsomest men, the most intelligent people, the most unique group of individuals. That is you, the One's Detective Agency. Hey fam, how the hell y'all doing to me? I hope today was amazing. I hope you accomplished what you wanted to accomplish for your day. I'm ready to get into the case. If you are here on time, you were always treated to the early bird case. I hope you guys enjoyed the early bird case. Let's go ahead and clock in. Y'all know how we clock in. Go ahead and hit that like button. If you want the vertical, just double tap the screen. If you want the horizontal, old school way, hit that thumbs up, YouTube style. You know how it go. Put clocked in the comments. Let me know that you ready to go. Over here on the night shift, on the right hand side, you will find 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just like the number of cases that we have tonight. Go ahead and pick one of these emojis on the right hand side and tap that thing 200 times. Let me know you clocked in. That lets the algorithm know, hey, this is the place to be. Uno and the One's Detective Agency in the night shift is where you need to be at. Hey man, say man, I done talked enough. Let's get into the case. No, not the cases. Let's see who at work so far. And then we gonna get into the cases after that. So let's clock in. I'm gonna see who here.
Good evening, detectives. We have a full caseload today, so be sharp, be smart, be ready. Did you bring your pepper spray? Did you bring your extra poo-poo? Welcome to the night shift. Punch the clock.
Hey man, say man, we got Angela in the building. Good afternoon, good evening. Thank you for being here. As I said, I tapped in early. We've been on vacation too long. I'm ready for the night shift. And yes, we have been on vacation for a long time, but we are back now. We are back. We turned up. And yo, I have to travel a lot. So on the off season, you get a lot of Uno. We'll be on this thing every day doing what we do. But when the football season start ramping up, whew, our schedule gonna be kind of but right now we consistent. We locked in 10:35 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and 9:05. We locked in. Thank you for being here, Angela. Look, she in here with 500 taps. Jocelyn, where you been at, girl? I ain't see you in a minute. Good evening. I hope you are amazing. Good to see you. Good to see you, love. We in here with 500 taps, man. Where y'all at with the taps? Angela on, Jocelyn on. Where y'all at? That's me. Look at my girl, my Southside shouted, hey, Bookie, but that's my girl, Cece. How are you, C? I hope your day has been amazing. Hope them babies is doing well. Look, y'all double duty. Y'all working the double shift. You and my girl, Melissa, working that double. Hey, love. Hey, how y'all doing? Stanford, what's going on, fam? Everything good your way. Gabby with the double duty. I see y'all, all y'all double dutiers. I see y'all in the building. There my girl. You ain't missed nothing yet. You got an early bird case. Welcome in, Gab in, my girl Shauna in, C in. We in this thing. There go my brother Vyoshi, this Shinobi. What going on, bro? I hope everything good your way. You in a good place and in a good space. Where is my sis Virgo twin? Hey, Vyoshi said 4L. You know that shit 4L to the casket drop. You know how I go, man. Hey man, hey, Joshua said, hey Shauna, hey V. CC said, hey y'all, I made it over here. You in the right connection now, see. You in the right group. Let's go. Hey, that horizontal and that vert be messing everybody up because I be in the wrong sometime too. You know. But I just don't want to terminate the horizontal because people be vibing over there. And sometimes everybody don't want to be in the mix. They want to be kind of off to themselves a little bit, and I don't mind that. You know, that's a little private room in case you want to be over there. Hey man, say man, cousin CC, you see VLC in the building. Hey Shell, hey Karen Grandma, that my girl. Hey, good evening, good evening, good evening. Every time, it never fails. Sorry. The the internet lady wanted to talk. Hey, hey Bookie Butt, hey Bookie Butt, what's going on? I was trying to work on my channel. Keep working, do your thing. Make sure we go over there and tap into my girl CC. We all going over there, mobbing over there. Make sure you subscribe, like, share, and subscribe to CC. You see what it is, man. We trying to grow as a family. Mom, hey mom. How was your day? You made it on time. You are ready to go. We are ready to go. You clocked in. I think everybody's clocked in. I think I've spoke. Charlize, it is a pleasant surprise to see you, love. Thank you for tapping in. I hope all is well. It's always good to see your face in the place, love. I hope everything is good your way and life is treating you fair. Hazel, hey, love. Good to see you. Good to see your face in a place. Let's see. I want to make sure that there go my Virgo twin. Hey Virgo twin. I hope V ain't get on your damn nerves today, did he? He probably did. That's what he do. That's what we got to do. We got to keep y'all short. That's why we get on y'all nerves, because we love you. Hey, I think I've spoke to everyone. Let's see. Faye, beautiful cousin CC. Hey, the event went well. Had that mushy slushy. I can't wait till I get some samples of some food. And, you know what I'm saying? I like to eat. Cindy, hey love. How are you? How is your day? We tapped in. I think that's it. The comments are coming in kind of slow. I don't know what's going on, but I think we vibe. We vibing. Y'all, I've talked to everybody. I hope you are ready for case one of the night shift. It's been a while since we've been on the night shift. So let's get into it. Let's be interactive. Let's go. Let's turn up. I hope we got some good cases tonight. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. Look at my face. Welcome to the night shift, detectives. Let's get to work.
Only a select few is brave enough to face the type of criminals, derelicts, hoodlums, and plain-out lowlives that come out at night. This is the One's detective agency, the Night Shift. Criminals are afraid of us. Your host and lead detective of the agency, UnoDaOne. Welcome to the Night Shift, detectives. I think it's time for us to get to work.
This ain't that cute detective show from the mornings. You're out here with the real criminals, real vagrants. Welcome to the Squee Patrol. Night shift starts now.
Now when you get to the scene, be sharp. Don't be out here being Lex. Lock in. This is case number 1, detectives. Let's go.
I met her on Florida, sir. Is she young?
Tell me. She's 14 years old.
I made sure she got home safe. Pretty much the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, as everybody says.
He described him as a scrawny white boy crawling in and out too. I have a whole bunch of old emails saved from them, screenshots.
We on case 1. Hold the hell up. What did he just say? What did that man just say? Did he just say I'm the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man? Just off that alone, he going to jail.
Ass up, lock his ass up. You're going to jail. You're going to jail.
I spun the block on that. I ran that right back because, yeah, we went to the top. Let's hear what he had to say.
Do you know how old she is?
No, I met her on Florida, sir. Is she young?
Tell me. She's 14 years old.
I made sure she got home safe. Pretty much the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Is everybody?
Oh, yeah. Somebody get me some handcuffs. Before you get me those handcuffs, Gabby, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I am so thankful for your love and support. Thank you for putting the brick in the foundation to help us be the #1 community and channel in this true crime reaction world. I couldn't do it without support and love from detectives like you. Thank you so much. Gav said, I love this community, and thank you, Uno. No, thank you for your love and support. Hey man, make sure y'all like and reply on that super chat. Let's run it up. Let's let the algorithm know that we are the best community on the platform. Let's get back to the case. Thank you, Gab. Love you, girl.
He described him as a scrawny white boy crawling in and out too. I have a whole bunch of old emails saved from them, screenshots and whatnot. Much of it very graphic in nature, and apparently he's been in there hiding in her closet for a few days.
On June 15th, 2000.
Wait, twin. He been hiding in the closet for a few days. Put them warrants. Put them warrants, bro. Put them damn warrants. Now, I done hid in some closets, under some beds, behind some doors. I done did that now, but not for no days. Maybe a few hours. For days, twin. And she was underage. Man, get the cuffs. Drop me some warrants. Let's go ahead and lock him up, twin.
Detective, put the cuffs on this one. At least until we figure it out later. Cuff him, now.
25. Police in Oshkosh, Wisconsin received reports that a man has been seen climbing in and out of a 14-year-old girl's bedroom window.
Oh, yeah, she 14 and you grown as a fool. You a dog, boy. You a ugly-ass dog, too.
Ugly dog, you a ugly-ass dog. Ugly dog, you a ugly-ass dog. Ugly dog, you a ugly ass dog. Ugly dog, you a ugly ass dog. Yeah.
Not the beefy sausage though, Shauna. You hell, twin.
What follows is an investigation that would uncover disturbing details and a parent's worst nightmare come true.
What's on your neck?
My neck?
Yeah. No, like the marks.
The following is based on official police record.
Man, what is he SA in this little gal? Come on, man. This can't
It's released to date, and the footage has never been seen before
Can't
until
be
now. Following the unsettling call reporting that a man was seen crawling out of a teenage girl's window, officers find 19-year-old Zachary Vogt where he's loitering a few streets away from the home.
19. At 19 years old, what in the tarnations would you want with a 14-year-old girl? What can a 14-year-old baby do for you at 19? My son was 3 when I was 19. What in the tarnations? What? He nasty, bro. He nasty as hell. And where's this young girl's parents for her to be having this man in her room for weeks at a time? Somebody going to jail.
Ass up. Lock his ass up. You're going to jail. You're going to jail.
Yeah, so we got a call. What's up over here? We got a call. We got to investigate.
Hey, loving.
Okay?
Good evening, Ma.
The suspect of this stuff going on. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have any weapons or anything on you? Well, don't reach for it. Jesus, dude.
I'm sorry.
Here, do that. When, Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
when police ask you a weapon, when police ask if you have a weapon, don't reach for it.
You don't reach for it?
No.
Yeah, go ahead.
Don't reach for your pockets. I just said that.
Sorry, dude.
Zach reveals that he traveled from Westchester, Pennsylvania to Oshkosh, an almost 25-hour trip by train, and arrived last night. He's come all
Oh, you came all the way 25 hours to be a PDF file. Oh, you a real super creep. Yeah, Mama Five. Yeah, he's a super creep. Yeah, he definitely in violation of all. Yeah, Melissa, I'm with you. He need to be snipped for sure. He's a dog. He filthy. He nasty as hell. I'm gonna run that same dog back because that's the type of dog he is.
Ugly dog, you a ugly ass dog. 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 Yeah.
way to meet
Ugly
someone he
dog.
befriended while playing Fortnite.
She
See?
is literally.
You can't even let your babies be on the game playing Fortnite because these creeps and these pedophiles be doing like this. This man met this little girl on the goddamn on game, came on the train 25 hours to be a creep. And how did he? Let's get back to this case. This one's sad already. This one crazy already, man.
My best friend.
It's crazy. Talking about his best friend.
You came here to visit her?
Yeah, my best friend.
Okay.
Your best friend, boy.
So how did you meet her?
Sad, twin. You taking advantage of this young gal, man, on a kids platform, bro. You need to be castrated like my boy Viochi
We
said.
met through Fortnite. Basically, we don't play Fortnite. My brother and I, we don't duo up, play Fortnite.
Yeah, he the
together.
original PPP.
But we played Fortnite a lot.
Wood
Came
Kipper
over,
for sure.
met her, talked to her. We became best friends for a while.
The girl, who is 14, will be referred to as SF in order to protect her identity.
So you guys said, how long has you guys been talking for?
A year.
A year?
Yeah.
A year? Stop lying.
Almost a year, actually. 8 months, to be exact.
You a liar. You haven't been talking to this girl for no damn year. Do you guys? Hey, yes, Uno, they have been talking for a year. I believe them. Hell no, Uno. These folks ain't been talking for no damn year. He a liar. He a liar and he a clown. Straight up. Straight up. That's what he is. Let's get back to the case.
Okay. Have you guys been planning this out, or is this
kind of just a last minute thing? Because I was gonna travel the world.
Okay.
So I'm not trying to be weird. Mind my language. Excuse my French.
So it's like a last minute thing?
Yeah, I was already planning to go pretty much across the entire world.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a passport, so I was just gonna stay in the U.S. obviously. But my freaking journey was gonna start. We already went through Chicago. I already went through Chicago.
What the hell is he talking about right now? Hey, Self. How are you? I hope everything is good your way. Self said I might be in the wrong chat. Yeah, you know, they may be on the vertical. Everybody may be on vertical. It's good to see you. How them babies' day was today, see? Everything good? My girl Melissa says, hold on. Man, if I found the man in my baby's closet, it will be game, set, match. And the Wimbledon championship goes to Melissa for beating the shit out of this man in her baby's closet for 32 days. Like, how did he get to be in it that long? That's what I'm saying. Mom said this is why mine don't play these games like this, because of fools like him. Straight up. Straight up. My little baby used to be on Roblox when it first came out. When I first heard about that predatory shit, off of there. Gotta go. Because these creeps like this use that platform when it's supposed to be innocent, and they come do some creepy shit like this. He's a grown man. He's 19. I don't feel no remorse for him. I hope he get life. Straight up.
And everything.
I don't care if she let him do it. Life.
My current goal, I want to get to Italy, so I'm going to get a passport somewhere around. Anywhere near here. Is there any good spots I can go? Like a library or something? I have a...
Possibly,
what's it called?
Zach claims he met up with SF again today, just before the officers
How the heck
arrived.
have you been, bro? I hope all is well your way, though. It's been a long time. We haven't seen you, bro. I hope life is treating you fair. It's always good to have your energy in the building, bro. How you been? Going through some medical complications. We're gonna send light and love your way. Prayers and blessings up your way, man. It's good to have your vibe in the live. Thank you for being here, man. Love you, bro. Let's get back to it, man. Y'all welcome my bro in and send some love to him.
walking around. We literally just got her stuff for her dad. I actually went out, bought her stuff for her dad because it's Father's Day. I don't have a dad, so I pretty much want to bless everybody else. I hate seeing people upset. I can't literally stand having anyone upset, so I gave her money for stuff from the dollar store. We went to the dollar store, chilled at the dollar store, got her stuff for her dad. Chilling. Yeah, nothing illegal. I'm just chilling here. Nothing weird.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go explore if y'all let me go. Not here, but I'm going guys, have you been all around the world?
So, man, you know, hit me up, man. We can chop it up. Hit me up for sure.
Not
Have you? Do you know anywhere that's like you've been dying to go to?
Not really.
Steering the conversation back to why they're there, the officer asks if Zach has ever been to SF's house.
Did you go into her house at all?
Not really.
What do you mean, not really?
I went to knock on the window.
Okay.
She climbed out the window.
Okay. And then you guys went somewhere else?
Yeah.
Okay.
I made sure she got home
other
safe.
games for children, grooming apps, I call them.
Pretty
Absolutely.
much the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, as everybody says.
Do you know how old she is?
No. I met her on Fortnite, sir. Is she young?
Tell me.
Like I said, I don't know how old she was. I just came here. I explore. I leave. This is what I do.
Well,
he talking about I came here, I explore, and I leave. What kind of sick game? What is this? I come here, I explore, and I leave. It's weird.
If we go to prison for the rest of our life, whoop-de-doo. We go to prison. Chin up. Fuck that.
While this conversation is taking place, SF's father is also speaking with officers.
So we're going to handle it at this point, given that there's not
You can
at
hit me
this
up
point
on
evidence of that, but that's
Facebook,
what we're going to try to
Hit me up,
determine. So
Dallas.
a couple things though.
Hit me up on IG.
We need to get her
Jump in
phone
my
just in case
DM.
there is evidence on
we
there that would
exchange
suggest
information.
that he is, you know,
It's UnoDaOne.
any activity between the two.
Okay.
Pictures, whatever it might have you, or text back and forth, like that's all stuff. She's 14 years old, he's 19.
Yep.
She can't give consent to any of that, you know, and he knows that. So,
Yep.
You're going to jail, not around the world for sure.
Grab it, or if you get it, obviously it's your phone.
Yeah, not Betty.
So,
for sure, Charlie.
perfect.
Yep.
The 14-year-old's phone would eventually reveal not only a series of stomach-churning messages, but the disturbing real reason Zach has come to visit her. Her father gives an account of what led him to call the police.
So, just give me a backstory of what.
So basically, they met back in, I want to say, last fall over Snapchat.
Did you know about this mail prior to today?
They met back on Snapchat and developed an online long-distance relationship.
Yeah, well, we're going to send a lot of love to you.
Once I became aware of it, and once I became aware he was 18 at the time,
for sure,
we put a kibosh on it.
SF's parents restricted her social media access and attempted to monitor her phone activity.
Last year?
Yeah.
Okay.
October, November. Went as far as I spoke with his mom about it because she was not aware. Facebook.
Okay.
Did some backtracking through him on Facebook, found his aunt, then she directed me to her mom.
Let's see what a couple of my detectives talking about. Melissa says, sadly, he'll probably get a couple years, if any time, and then probation. These sickos only get a slap on the wrist. I see you, Sel. We're gonna lock in. We're gonna chop it up a little bit. A conversation could never make me believe him at all, Charlize. Nothing he's saying is making sense to me. He sounds like he might be a little off. Shauna, I'm sorry, Anonymous. That's rough, brother. Absolutely. Send that love and prayers to my bro. Am I tripping? He hasn't been hanging out with her. Yeah, he has been. He's been definitely hanging out with her. I got you, Ma. I got you. I got you right now. Shauna, I'm supposed to be using my walker, but I'm too stubborn. You gotta, come on, devil. Lock in. We gotta go by the protocol for a little bit. Just till we can get better, get on our feet, so we don't have to use that. But I know how you feeling. I understand your pride. I understand that you're an independent man. But right now, you just need a little kickstand to get right, man. And I'm praying for you, bro. Definitely praying to send major love your way. Straight up. Let's get back to it. Night shift.
To his mom, and she was. on that no, this is wildly inappropriate. You're going to get yourself in a whole world of trouble here. And as far as we knew, that was more or less the end of it. I had suspicions they were still like on Fortnite, maybe finding a way to talk, but never had any evidence of it.
While her father is right, and they stayed in contact over Fortnite, SF and Zach had been communicating through other means to avoid detection, such as email and Spotify.
What's on your neck?
My neck?
Yeah. No, like the marks.
I don't know.
You don't know what that's
You might as well just be straight up, dude.
I didn't want to her or anything. I didn't her. I just literally explode.
Okay. Well, describe to me like how that happened. Like
she was kissing me. Just kissing me.
Okay. What else happened?
What do you mean?
Well, if you're starting to do that, I'm sure there's more that's going on here.
I just kissed.
He talking about I wasn't trying to effort. I wasn't trying to effort. Yeah, man, you going to jail, twin. Lock his ass up. And you're an ugly ass, nasty dog, dude.
Don't you remember you is a little ugly doggy? You said you'll be coming back, your ugly self. Ugly, 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 oh, ugly. You were ugly, ugly little dog. Doom, doom, doom.
Dad sound like he was co-signing.
Okay.
I ain't someone that just kind of met in person.
Facts. He might be touched and knocked by
her
Angel too,
house
Cheryl.
at all. She came outside when you knocked on the window.
Jocelyn, he was just rambling to me.
Was there any like
No.
did you guys have
Just kissing?
if you want to consider it that way?
You guys like making out?
No, just kissing. I'm not about to show y'all that. That's weird.
After a little more pressure from
What
the
you mean
officers,
that's weird?
Zach
It's
admits
sad,
a bit
actually.
more happened
Making out with an
between
11,
him and
12-year-old, dude.
I just gave her a hickey back.
Okay.
That's
Where did that happen at exactly?
around the train tracks.
Zach claims he then returned SF to her house and left. However, the neighbors dispute this. The next day, they contacted SF's father, telling him that they had seen SF sneaking out of her bedroom window, and she wasn't alone.
And look, and I'm saying, like, she's in on it too. That's the sad thing about it. Do you feel like she was SA'd or great into this? Or was she curious and eager to try as well? Damn, this is a sad situation, but that all falls back onto him being an adult at 19 years old. Like Angela said, they might have been talking for a year. So he might have been setting this up for a year. It's sad all around because Dad was too calm. Like he was knowing of such thing. Like he was just trying to be his daughter's friend, allowing such activities to take place at his house. But I can't even say that because they were hiding and sneaking and moving about. So it's just a crazy, crazy situation. But I do know she was willing at her young, fast little age. I'm going to call it what it is. And he was nasty at his old, ripe ass age. Go mess with some women your age, dude. Let's get back to the case.
And saw he described him as a scrawny white boy crawling in and out too. And he said, "Now I've got daughters." That
What
shit
time was
So roast out about
that
the throw up in my
was
mouth thinking about that little girl
that
kissing
must
the
have
stick.
been
Absolutely.
close to 7.
7 p.m.
It was shortly before I called dispatch.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
And he said he hollered at him, asked him what he was doing, and he took off running. He got me out, and then we walked around the house, and we couldn't find him. And that was about the time I talked to her, talked to my daughter, and figured out who it was. And apparently he's been in there hiding in her closet for a few days.
Really?
So, Dad, you seen this? You already had a understanding on what was going on, what your daughter had going on, and you still didn't do anything. You ain't try to stop it, rough them up, do anything for several days. You just that's for you, Dad. A big thumbs down, Dad. Some type of protector you are.
Yep.
Okay.
According to his mom, he
Yeah, Gabby,
left
something is all right,
last
but sure.
Friday.
SF's father explains that he doesn't often go into her room, so he's not sure exactly how long Zach may have been hiding in there. But it's likely around a week.
Sad.
I'm not going to see her again tonight. Okay, how'd that conversation go?
She kind of got upset. I felt kind of bad, but I'm like, I do this every time.
Okay. So if we asked her that, she's going to say the same thing?
What's your name, man?
Zach.
Zach, are you willing to come back to the PD with us and make a statement?
Yeah.
Okay.
With it clear that Zach isn't being entirely honest, he's then transported to the Oshkosh Police Department.
Would you personally buy
Yeah,
one
for
of these?
sure. I agree.
These kind
Mom said this dude needs to be on the registry ASAP, and JJ said send him to jail ASAP. He is definitely going, but he's not in handcuffs. I don't know why, but he needs to go to jail.
Up, lock his ass up. You're going to jail. You're going to jail.
Cars?
Squad car?
Yeah. No, not a squad.
You can go back this way, Zach. Go with her.
Sorry, I don't know whether
Yes,
it's just
exactly,
the
Charlie.
me coming up or whether I'm just like tweaking. Not tweaking, but like a little nervous, yeah. I don't know. I don't get questioned by cops every day when I move around.
Zach is reassured that he's free to go at any time.
Where did she like start kissing? Was like on the lips, like, yeah.
You think she was lured into this? Yes, okay, detectives. Let's think. Let's talk a little bit. Do you feel like this young girl was lured and manipulated into this? Or do you feel as she was a willing, eager participant? No right or wrong answers. Just, I want to hear your opinion. Me, I'm torn. Because for days he was sneaking in and out under her father's nose. So I want to say, because I want to protect the young girl, that she was lured into it. But logically speaking, and from what I see from the evidence, she was willing. So I'm gonna go with she was a willing participant. Don't be mad at me. It's just what I see. Let's get back to the case. But let me know what you think. Night Shift. Drop it. Give me 100.
Okay.
When you done, put hashtag Night Shift in the comments.
Okay, so then after were you guys like making out? Was it just like a little peck, like?
Yeah, kind of making out, but not like actually, and no touching, no nothing. She kind of just on my neck, and that's about it. No clothes came off, no nothing.
You're touching anywhere else? I mean, I get it, man. If you're like making out with a girl, like.
No, dude, I'm
I mean?
not trying to catch a random STD, man. I can't trust that. See, kissing was scary enough. I ain't trying to do none of that. Nah, she ain't my type. She ain't my type. Maybe just for the.
What's going on right now? I ain't trying to get no random STD out of you. She ain't even my type, you know. She really ain't my type. Like, what the So why did you go 25 hours on the train to see her? Why you sneaking in and out of her daddy window in the house? Why you in her closet for days? Why you making out with her if she not your type? Save that lie, twin. Back to the case.
Fun? No, not even that. Just the fun. That's what this was. Kiss. That's fun. That ain't no love.
Okay.
I might be a heartbreaker for that, but that ain't it.
No matter what Zach claims, SF's phone tells a different story.
He swear he's OP.
Relationship, like, was it, or was it, did she say anything to you?
To me, no. Pretty much, and I have a whole bunch of old emails saved from them, screenshots and whatnot.
Really?
Okay. Much of it very graphic in nature.
Okay.
About all the stuff they want to do to each other and.
Perfect.
Detective Shell says, I feel like that too, Uno. You know, back in the day, them heavy Chevys would be in the donut shop picking them young girls up. Not saying that it's right, though. Absolutely. They were jumping in and bragging, oh, my man got a car. Y'all little boys, bro. Y'all ain't. Done been down that lane. Sorry, y'all. That's nephew Bo. It was every time we get in our flow, it's always something. Let's get back to the case.
Would you like give us consent to go through your phone to see? I mean, I'm not saying that we don't trust you or anything, but like just to see like if there was any text messages or anything like that in between you guys.
The thing is that obviously, you know, there's her story and then there's your story, right? There's two sides to every story, right?
Yeah.
And that's kind of what we're trying to find out is.
No, just ask her, cause I need my phone right now.
You know, your phone's right here. What I'm saying is, like, with us together, like, can we just go through it together?
Nah, not right now.
No, not right now. Okay.
Or do we have to make a call?
Is there any reason?
The only reason is because I have a lot of gay, like, not gay stuff, but stuff that would be weird for you to see. Like,
What? I'm back. That was your nephew Bo. He was acting crazy. I wanted to bring up this point too. Detective Charlize made a great point. Her frontal cortex is too immature to process her hormones drama at school and home, but online you got attention. That's a very good point because mentally she's not prepared to go through the mental jousting that it takes to with a man that really is on a predator type timing. And this dude was 18, 19. She's 12, 13 at the time. Yeah, she don't know what's going on for real. That's why I said I was kind of split on it. But then you look at how she was, I don't know. It's tough. So like I said, no right or wrong answer. Melissa said he's trying to say face now. Melissa said not your type, but you got her kissing on your neck and gave her hickeys. That's what I'm saying. You lying. Angela says willing to go with it. Once her dad tried to stop it, she got mad. That's what I'm saying. Anonymous says no one comes to my house unless you are Jesus or my wife or dogs. Laugh out loud, and that's real. That's real. Joshua said, wow, he think he's pimping. Yeah, he think he's spitting Big P. He looking real goofy. Let's get back to the case. Night Shift. Who better than us? Nobody. Let's go.
Where are we from?
I'm sure I've seen a lot weirder stuff. Like, I'm not here to, like, judge, like, whatever you're into.
No,
you know
it's nothing I'm into. It's the sugar daddy stuff I was talking to you about. It's the
explain that.
You pretty much catfish men into giving you money.
According to court documents, Zach admitted that he and an ex-girlfriend would send pictures to men, ask them for photos in return, and then demand money in exchange for not exposing them. He also admitted to trying to do this with SF.
You've never tried that?
And I haven't personally, no.
You?
I can't say I have, no.
Given that SF is a minor, the officers once again attempt to establish how much Zach knows about her age.
Did she ever tell you how old she was?
No.
How old did you think she was?
16, 17. I'm only 19, so that wouldn't be illegal.
You thought she was like 16 or 17?
At least, yeah. Okay. And that, in my eyes, there was a 4-year thing back where I was from. As long as there's no weird going on.
Yeah, no, I'm just
4-year thing. So at 19.
Because if there's no...
At 19, you say it's a 4-year thing. She should be 15. You dealing with her when she 12, 13, and 14. So by that, you even broke your own rules. Even your 4-year window, 19 and 15, you still wrong. That's still statutory, twin. You, no matter how you slice it, no matter how you try to use your quick little wordplay and your little lingo, boy, you a dog. You a filthy, nasty, dirty, stupid ass dog.
You a ugly ass dog. You a ugly ass dog. You a ugly ass dog. You a ugly ass dog.
That's not illegal.
Like,
you know how old she is?
I do. Yeah.
King, what it do, twin?
Just,
good to see you, bro. I hope everything good your way.
While this conversation is
Case
taking
one,
place, officers at the home receive permission to enter SF's bedroom.
King, we got a PDF file. He 19, she 14. He met her on Roblox. I mean, Minecraft. got on a train and took a 25-hour trip to come be a PDF file, sneaking in and out the little baby daddy house through the window for days. That's what you walked into. Let's get to it. Welcome in, bro.
Where Zach has apparently been hiding for the past week.
Yeah, he
That's
over with, Charlie.
Luck, it's an absolute nightmare.
Okay. To be told, when I was 16, I had a boyfriend, 23. However, we did not fornicate. So y'all was really pen pals. He was really getting it off somewhere else.
In SF's room, they find a black machete, some of Zach's tank tops, his diploma, Xbox, and Blu-ray player.
Can I consider that?
That man was living there. That man had his diploma there, bro. You don't bring your diploma to nowhere you just coming to lay up. This man was living with this young lady, diploma, machete, white beater. She washing clothes over there for him. He eating. He got his Xbox and his Blu-ray player over there. Man moved in. Man lives there. How did dad not have a clue as to this man living in the house with his daughter? Drop me a warrant for dad, just until we clear this up, because I'm putting him in cuffs too.
Detective, put the cuffs on this one, at least until we figure it out later. Cuff him, now.
The bathroom real quick.
Yeah, give me like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
I think
You
you're
finna book it.
Yeah. She's telling us kind of what's going on. Okay.
Yeah.
It's time to be honest.
All right. What do you mean by that?
I know you're a messenger. I know a lot more.
Sure, yeah.
I know a lot more than you think I know.
All right.
Okay. So it's time to be honest.
Yeah.
So tell me about what's going on.
So I pretty much dated this girl from September to now, and I can move her pretty much. I didn't bang her or nothing.
I'm sorry,
I didn't talk about it in text, but I didn't actually.
Though Zach won't allow them to go through his phone, his lock screen is an image of two hands held together by their pinky fingers. In the middle of the screen are the words "together" and the date October 3rd, 2024, the day he says he started dating 14-year-old SF.
Just be straight up, like, what type of things were you guys talking about?
Just, I don't know, a bunch of other, like, stupid, like, we'll be normal, and then it'll be random. Did we? Not at all. Did I want to?
Okay.
No. Did I love her? In a way, yeah.
Okay.
Was it
In a way?
No.
Okay.
See, if I'm saying that.
How can you say you loved her in a way if you're willing to risk your entire life and freedom and being on a sex offender list for the rest of your life? You had to love her, or you was just plain out jackass. Period. You had to have loved her, or you're a clown. That's 2 times in one case we called him a clown. Damn, he's a real idiot.
Context, I'm not doing it. I'm okay, I'm made, I know I am.
Yeah, that's
I'm
what I'm
not
saying.
gonna
You right.
go
Angela
into, I'm not actually doing it.
Officers reported that in messages to SF, Zach wrote, quote, "I own you, you're mine." Throughout the messages,
shit.
Zach tells her on a continuous basis that he needs her, can't be without her, and that she is his.
So when you guys were messaging back and forth on Gmail about like the whole thing, was there any like
That's a good question. Where is her mom?
like any photos sent by either of you? Like, did she send you anything? Did you send her anything? Was there anything like that?
Not really. It was the very first. It was like October something. That's it. And it's deleted. She had it on her phone, not mine.
Yeah, you can work on uploading those ones to that link again. And
Yeah, some of there's a bunch of them discussing hiding because once they were busted, trying to find the more graphic ones.
While many of the conversations between
Okay. We done did all this talking. We done did all this rigmarole. We know he guilty. We can nip this in the bud.
Now, the minute it looks like there's gonna be trouble, we got to nip it! Nip it in the bud! Nip it! Let's hear it! Nip it!
Nip this in the bud.
Zach and SF were graphic in nature. They also discussed running away together if they got caught. In one message, Zach refers to her as his Juliet. When confronted by the
that nigga, he was
investigators,
putting game
Zach
down for real.
finally cracks.
Dude, just be straight. This is your time to tell your side of things.
We banged one time, just one time, and it wasn't even like anything serious.
One time, you over.
You guys had that night?
Just bitch.
Then you know he's a definite dweeb. You know it for sure. But I asked, was mom okay with this? And we haven't seen mom yet. She was living with dad, and dad looked like he didn't give 2 shakes of a cow's tail. TT, hey TT, what's going on, mama? I hope everything good. While you in a good place and in a good space. It's good to see your face in the place. I hope your day was amazing. I just don't understand what's going on. Charlie said, I was wondering that, but she lives with the dad. You would think never attends type of stuff for this, type of time for this, especially living with the dad. I wouldn't think this would fly, but if it was flying with flying colors too.
And that's what I'm even more worried about.
Did you wear a rubber?
No, but I put up and we went out. I went out by myself and I went back to the street.
Because my worry obviously is you guys aren't able to detain him, past questioning, and he tries to come back here.
Right. Well, I mean,
I had a mom who was more worried about men and a dad who called me a couple times a year, and I was looking for a boy to save me from my life, and I felt like that what this girl was doing too. Yeah, because you can kind of see that. You can kind of see that dad was kind of self-absorbed into whatever he had going on, probably his career, probably trying to provide for the house, So he just let her be. And she really needed a motherly touch about it, because dad didn't go in the room. Mom's going to go in that daughter's room. It's just, I don't know. Let's get back to the case.
At the very least, I have enough to bring him to jail on 4th-degree assault.
Okay.
Listen, thanks for being honest, man.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was a bit nervous.
Sorry about hearing that. It's raining hard here
too. I can't
too.
really talk much because I'm not trying to piss. I'm trying to think of something else. But dude, I'm gonna be honest. I don't need to lie. I have zero purpose in lying to y'all. Lying gets you in more trouble. It's worse if you lie. Just be honest. Get your life together and move on. We never met.
Pulled out. If I was the dad, I would have had to buy another garbage disposal on my mama. And dad is just there. Maybe, guys, he's just a man that's in control of his emotions. Because I would have been emotionally distraught. Straight up. I would have lost control. I would have tried to do something stupid. Maybe we looking at it wrong. Hell nah. You gotta do something to him, bro. You got to. Sorry.
We're all good. I go home. You're good.
Red, what's going on, family? Thank you for being here.
Person just grew up in a bad area.
With Zach's belief.
Welcome in. I hope your day is going amazing. I hope life is treating you fair. Brad says, daddy issues for certain. Yes, and it's evident on the screen too, B.
That he's headed home
Straight
after
up.
this conversation. He's in for a rude awakening.
And then when I face the wall, and put your hands on your back. Okay?
Yeah.
He said, yeah.
Got it.
Guys, you're going to be placed under arrest at this point.
So here's the deal. We're gonna be taking you out for assault of a child, and then using a computer device to facilitate crime.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, can you sit?
Yeah, I got you.
And just a normal relationship, straight up.
I don't want to really give you a legal effect.
Hey, I ain't gonna tell nobody. We cool. I ain't mad at you. This
And never would have heard from bruh again. He on a train, 25. I don't know. I never met this young man.
God, dude, I don't even know how old you are. Can you tell me before I make myself for me?
Let's go, Beats.
I'll tell you she's a juvenile.
Oh, dude. I see it was 16, 17. But I don't. It would be young. That would be scary.
According to police documents, Zach eventually admitted that his mother told him SF was only 14 after she'd been contacted by SF's dad.
See,
he
Dad
explained
been
his reason for
trying.
continuing the relationship despite the age difference was that he loved her, and it was a different feeling than he had experienced with anyone else.
Hey, we cool though?
Yeah, we're good, man.
I'm good with this one.
We all good?
We're good. Listen, man. I'll
hard
do
feelings, bro.
No, listen, I'm just doing my job.
Yeah, no, you're good, bro.
Zachary Vogt was charged with second-degree assault of a child, use of a computer to facilitate a child crime, and exposing a child to harmful material. He pled not guilty, and in October 2025, all charges were dismissed by the prosecutor. His case was then picked up by the federal court, and Zach was charged with travel with intent to engage in illicit conduct with a minor, production of child, and coercing a minor for unlawful activity. In a letter to the judge, Zach wrote that he takes full responsibility for his actions. He pled guilty to the production of child. As part of his plea agreement, the other two charges were dismissed. He was sentenced to 15 years in prison. Following the completion of his sentence, he will be on supervised release for 15 years and ordered to comply with the requirements of the Sex Offender Registration and Notification Act. We had to cut many details from this video for YouTube. Watch our full videos as they were originally made, with no randomly muted words or details cut. We've also dropped brand new EWU videos available only on EWU Plus. Available now on iOS, Roku, Amazon Fire, Apple TV.
Boy, make sure y'all get that EWU app on, and make sure you go and check them out on Tubi. Their episodes on Tubi. These all the cases that we've covered. We've covered all the cases, but it's unedited. It's real. It's dope. I go back and rewatch the cases we already watched. So check them out. You know, EWU's my top. I love EWU. I like how they are detailed. I like how they get the behind the scenes. When we finally get finished with our freaking boy, this is a task. When we finally get finished with our original one, it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be on the same vibe as EWU. I'm just gonna tell you straight up because they influenced me to try to do it. Hey man, that was case one. You know what we gotta do. We gotta book this guy. Y'all think 15 years was good? I thought he was about to wag on that case when the prosecutor dropped all the charges, only for the federal case to be picked up. So I understood the play on the state level probably would have been a little snap on the wrist and he would have kept going, but federal is what got him to 15. But case one, we got that knocked down. Y'all know what it is. Put the warrants in the comments. Let's go ahead and book this dude, man. Yes, sir. Book him.
No, he's with me. Murder 1, 7 counts. You've got nothing, McGarrett. I've got you, Johnny. With a lock on it.
Oh, what you? She's all bruised up.
Book him, Dano. That plane leaves in 15 minutes. You've got your ticket. Be on it. And tell your friends in Detroit the deal is off. Permanently.
If he gets convicted, he's going to get his ass graped. He's definitely going to be graped. Then they'll try to be too cool for school. But y'all know what it is. That was case one. Case one started off crazy. The early bird case was even crazier. Now we on to case two. Let's move to case two. Put case two in the comments. Give me 150 heart taps. Let's go. Case two. You ready, detectives? Because I'm ready. Let's jump into it. Case two.
What did I say? You wasn't prepared. You almost got yourself killed. Now tighten up. This is case number 2. Sheesh, rookie.
What you? She's all bruised up.
When a mother in Michigan returns home from work, she finds her 4-month-old baby clinging to life after being left in the care of a person she thought she could trust.
Just why? If you weren't drinking, why the would you do? I was drinking.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Holy
what the?
The following report is based on official police records released to date, and the footage has never been seen before until now. Around 2 a.m. on July 21, 2024, a 911 dispatcher receives a frantic call from a distressed mother pleading for emergency care for her infant daughter.
I need the police to come to my house right now, please. What the fuck did you do to my baby, bro?
Does she need EMS? Yes, right now. Yes, right now.
I'm close by the person that did something to my baby, and police is not there, and I'm that calm on the. Something ain't right already. Something ain't right already, because that my emotion will be through the roof. I'll be touching, minking. Straight up, you done did something to my baby, little girl. What is wrong, man?
Please, right now.
What is your name?
Yes, my name is Amber McCall. It's my daughter. She's 4 months old. Bro, you got it, bro.
How old is she?
She's 4 months old. Can you please hurry up?
Okay, what is she breathing?
Yeah, but she's barely breathing.
Okay, what happened? Do you know?
I don't know. I just got home from work. She was supposed to be watching my baby. I was knocking on the door, and she was knocked out cold.
The dispatcher tells the infant's mother, Amber McCall, that EMS is being paged to her apartment after Amber says her daughter Renzi is in horrific condition.
Bro, I get this beat so.
So yes, why you ain't do it, twin? Why you ain't upside her head right now? So from what I'm gathering, detectives, it seems like this young lady went to work, and this probably was her roommate, her homegirl. Her homegirl got slizzard on the liver, went knocked out cold. She passed out somewhere off the fireball, and the baby probably then got hold of something, ingested something, and sad situation, man. Mama probably just trying to make ends meet. Roommate supposed to be homegirl. Homegirl failed. Yeah, but I'll be like this. I'll supposed to be beating your ass, roommate.
Right now, bro. Why does my daughter look like this? What is wrong with you? Savannah, get up and get out. Why are you yelling at me? How does my daughter look like this?
You said she's all bruised?
She's all bruised up. Everywhere. Scratches. I don't even know what. She was not like this when I left the house.
You beat my baby, twin? Oh,
what is that? That's a handprint.
You beat my fuzz. You beat my baby. You beat my baby.
This hospital. All right, I need you to back up. Back up.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
EMS rushed 4-month-old Renzi to the hospital, while deputies
Hey,
with
Miss
the
J J,
Osceola
welcome
County
back,
Sheriff's
love. Thank you for
Office
being
follow
here.
close behind.
Baby's pretty bruised. According to Doc, it looks like one of the pupils is blown. They're thinking the baby was beat up pretty good.
Deputies enter the emergency room where they meet the baby's mother, Amber, and uncover details behind the shocking incident.
Are you mom?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, and you're living at...
Hey, Candy.
Yeah.
And who do you live there with?
It looks like Miss Amber went to work, and she looked like her roommate Savannah was left to take care of the baby. Amber comes back to find many bottles of Fireball, probably about 10 to 15 bottles of Fireball, and her baby bruised, scratched, and beat, barely breathing, clinging to life, while her roommate Savannah, who was supposed to be watching her, is passed out. She crazy.
Savannah Miller.
Okay. And what relation is she to you?
I would be locked up.
Okay.
I left my daughters with her and her own.
Man, Montana, what's going on? Max said, I'll be going on. Like, how? How am I don't get it. Thank you for being here, bro.
Okay.
When I came home,
oh my God, bro. This
Amber tells the deputy that her colleague picked her up before her 5 p.m. shift at McDonald's. She says she left her daughter in the care of her 31-year-old girlfriend, Savannah Marie Miller. But when she returned home...
Oh, this your gal. Oh, this your lady. So this stepmama. This stepmama and stepmama did your baby like this, and you ain't put no hands on it. The only thing you can say is get out. Has this been a history of neglect and abuse going on in the house, and you just overlooked it and it just went too far this time? This shit is sad. This is a sad situation for sure. Absolutely horrible. Let's get back to it.
Savannah wouldn't answer the door or Amber's phone calls. That's when Amber began pounding on the windows.
She rammed the door open and just walked away and laid back in the bed, like kind of in a daze. I seen all the bruises just everywhere. Everywhere.
Okay.
She was not like that when I left the house. She was fine. I have a video of her before I left the house. She was fine.
She was only one there?
Yes, the only one there.
Okay.
The only one. No one comes over. No, I don't. All my family lives in Grand Rapids. Like, no. Just us two and the baby.
Is she known to be on any type of drug?
No, she's a recovering alcoholic. I don't know what the takes a lot of medicine.
Prescription meds?
Yes,
Okay.
like she's like bipolar and all this other stuff. I don't know.
Deputies at the scene enter Amber's.
Okay. Well, if she's taking medicine for bipolar disorder, Mom, I gotta place this blame back on you. So at that time, you know, you're gonna have to have somebody that you could trust to be around your baby. You never know what moment or what mindset she may be in. You don't know when these flare-ups is gonna occur. So you should have had your baby at a daycare. You should have had somebody else to watch your baby. I don't think you should have been comfortable enough to leave your baby with your girlfriend if she suffers from all these mental health disorders and issues, as well as being an alcoholic. That's tough. So, do you think we should put the mom in handcuffs? If you do, drop the warrants in the comments, because we haven't seen Savannah yet. As soon as we see her, we put her in cuffs for sure. Night
Department to
shift.
confront Savannah, who is still inside and barely coherent.
Savannah? It's police department. We need you to wake up for us.
I'm talking about all
I'm
these.
listening.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
We heard, talk to Amber. She said you were a recovering alcoholic.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Have you had anything to drink tonight?
No.
Okay. Any medication, anything like that on you?
No, I took my medicine.
Okay. All prescription medications?
I smoked and I laid down and went to bed. My little bear thing. That's what I smoke, which is THC, obviously.
And that's just THC?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna blame the weed on beating
We
babies
have
and carrying on now.
Amber and her baby up at the hospital right now. Okay?
I'll be off the broccoli and be wanting to watch goddamn Danny go with my grandson. I'll be in here. I'm a monster too. I ain't trying to beat on no baby. The hell? No, don't put that. Hey, and there she is. Please drop the warrant. So let's go ahead and cuff her. I don't really care what she smoked. We just want to get her cuffed.
Detective, put the cuffs on this one. At least until we figure it out later. Cuff him, now.
You were last
Savannah drunk right
taking
now.
care of the
Look.
baby this afternoon?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Baby's not doing so good. So that's why we're here, okay?
Juice, what's up,
anything
bro?
that happened that maybe
My brother Juice in the building.
you want to tell us?
Big salute to you, family. Question for you, detectives. Did you get a chance to hit like? If you hadn't, this is a perfect time to hit like and to drop and give me 100 emoji taps. That lets the algorithm know that you are having a good time. Let's tap in. Case 2, night shift. Let's go. Back to the case.
No?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, you want to stand up for us? I'm going to place you under arrest, okay?
Really?
Yep.
Can I go pee first?
Sure.
Savannah has read her Miranda rights and continues speaking with the deputies, who inform her of the injuries inflicted on Amber's baby.
4-month-old is in the hospital. It's got bruises and it's got a busted up eye, okay? I'm not sure if it's even going to make it. How did they get those injuries?
Well, obviously here we're watching Miss Rachel, which is super.
Oh, don't put Miss Rachel on this shit, man. That's my girl. Shout out to Miss
Bluey's
Rachel.
on in my house 24/7.
Bluey is okay.
Bluey on my mama.
Bluey's dad is a.
Bluey, Danny Go, Mickey Mouse Club House. Yeah, man, I love staying in tune with the
You know
kids
he
stuff
is.
because I got grandbabies.
Somewhere
Yeah, we
along
were
the
late.
way, though, Renzi got hurt. You remember Renzi getting hurt?
So when Renzi was sitting next to you, you said,
She was so wasted. CC, Juice, V. She was so wasted. She don't even remember hurting that baby. If that's the case, do you kind of give her any grace? Is her mindset and her mental health disorder making you feel a different way for her actions? Let me know in the comments, detectives. This was pretty tough. I hope everybody's in a mentally good
How
space.
was she sitting?
If you don't like hold her right here, she'll
Kind of
fall this
face plant?
way or fall this way. Yeah.
Ooh, talk that
Okay.
talk.
So,
Bipola's not an excuse for
is
child
she
abuse.
face planting while you guys are watching the
Talk that talk,
TV,
Candy.
or
There's like a little pink chair out there. Yep, and then right to your right. Yep. Like she'll sit in that and then she'll be good. And then
You have
all of a
every
sudden
right to
she'll
be pissed, mama.
like she'll let you know when she's tired.
then you
Y'all
laid her
got the
down
baby
right
sitting
there in the bed,
opposite of the TV?
and she went to sleep?
Yes.
Savannah tells the deputies that tonight she took trazodone, a prescription antidepressant that helps with sleep. Although she at first says she didn't drink any alcohol, mixing it with trazodone will cause a person to feel more intoxicated.
So you have been drinking tonight, then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You told us earlier.
But you just said, yeah, see, she almost killed her damn self.
Oh, I didn't
Playing.
realize you asked me that
Playing.
question.
So what have you been drinking then?
I took a couple shots of Fireball earlier.
Alcohol
Couple shots, 15 on.
probably doesn't mix well with all those meds, does it?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
According to court
Facts,
documents, Savannah blew a BAC of .156, well over the legal limit. She
Let's
was
go,
also
Big.
on several
Night Shift
medications,
Case 2.
including aripiprazole, an antipsychotic, and sertraline to treat depression and panic attacks. Savannah is taken
Me
to the
too,
sheriff's
B.
office, where she's given yet another chance to reveal what happened to Amber's baby.
What made you decide? And I know you've been sober for 4 months, did you say? Okay. What made you decide to drink? Was it the fact that you were just alone?
I don't know. I'm just depressed.
And where did you get the booze from?
DoorDashed it.
You DoorDashed it?
She DoorDashed the liquor to her house, boy.
Where did they pick it up from?
Good night. Miss JJ acting like
I
nothing
guess
happened.
let's just
She
get
goofy.
right into it. The baby's badly injured. And from our perspective, me coming into the situation,
No
not
BS,
knowing
we don't
anything
deserve
about
any
it,
dignity.
either somebody hits the
She
baby
is,
multiple
Charlie. He's trying
times
to
out of
bring Miss
frustration,
Rachel.
anger, or something, or other things like accidents can happen.
She did fall off the bed.
Fall off the bed last night? Okay.
And the day before.
Savannah
JD,
goes on to
welcome
say
in,
that the
twin.
baby also fell off the kitchen counter
JD.
and her head
Sorry,
struck
I
a
said JD.
wall, but she claims she doesn't fully remember the exact details of how the injuries occurred.
Shit, damn
Would
hot,
I don't
bro.
know.
Would you have called 911 when the baby fell off the counter?
If I didn't drink?
If you did drink. If you were to go back in time.
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay.
The baby fell off the counter. She just
But you
don't
fully
want to be bothered right
admit
now.
and understand that this is your
Just lock her up. Throw her.
you that caused this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Have you ever had CPS investigate you?
My boy Viyoshi says, Graceland is in Memphis, not here. Lock her ass up, Uno. And I gotta do what my detective tell me. She going to jail.
Lock his ass up. You're going to jail. You're going to jail.
For child abuse.
Night Shift.
I've had CPS in my life for over 400 times.
Okay. And was any of it because of physical child abuse?
And I've never lost my kids.
We
I
saw
think
that.
I think the
We gotta
worst
get a hold
thing
of CPS.
is my son. He ran through the fire.
Oh, so
the
you've been
day
abusing
after fire.
kids. Yours
He got-
included.
What fire?
Like
a bonfire?
Yeah, and he got burns on the bottom of his feet.
So the day after when there's still embers.
Yeah.
Any strikes or anything like that?
No excuse is good enough. You right, Miss JJ.
According to court documents, Savannah, a mother of 3, has an extensive CPS history, including
Golly.
over 100 reports of abuse and neglect in a 4-year
Over here
period.
chewing my broccoli, I'm so
The
mad.
child abuse occurred while Savannah was under the influence of alcohol or drugs. She wasn't charged for any of those alleged offenses, which are separate from Renzi's case.
What should she be charged with?
All I can tell you is child abuse first, and then aggravated assault. But that can change depending upon Renzi's condition.
I'm over here. I done tapped mine out because it's like that. Charlize, I'm with you.
Yeah.
Was she sorry? Like,
That's what I said. She almost trying to off herself.
listen, no, this is about my daughter. Like, if you're gonna be in here, I'm gonna ask the questions.
That's what I'm saying. She almost tried to off herself.
You want to see everything done. So this
She's
is the
on
time for you to
demon
snap
time,
out
y'all.
and be alert and give him what he needs.
The days prior, did you notice any marks on her at all? I mean, was she,
It's Amber.
no marks?
Y'all.
Okay.
So did we blame Mama? Does mom need to be incarcerated too? Because she knew that her girlfriend was going through all of these ups and downs and ups and not knocking anyone for their battle or fight with addiction any type. But mom, you knew. Let me know.
Was she acting anything out of the normal?
Not really. Like, for the past couple days, was Renzi goes to Savannah, she like kind of fusses and starts crying, and I made a joke to Savannah.
You all right, Shauna? Are you recovering from your fall up?
Like, have you been hurting her? Like, kind of jokingly, but kind
She
of.
lost her damn mind. That's what I'm saying.
She got like really offended. It was like, no, I never do anything to Renzi.
Amber tells the investigator that she met Savannah
Gerald Levert accidentally did some craziness like that
4 months ago in rehab and that she's never seen her intoxicated. Amber says that on the night of the incident, she called Savannah to let her know that.
Did they say she met her 4 months ago in rehab? Let's do a little mini bite, like my boy Trav say. Let's do a mini bite and see what the hell going on. Let me see what she said again.
Fusses and starts crying, and I made a joke to Savannah. I was like, what have you been doing to my daughter? Like, have you been hurting her? Like, kind of jokingly.
She doesn't deserve a jacket. She don't deserve shit.
She got like really offended. It was like, no, I never do anything to Renzi.
Amber tells the investigator that she met Savannah 4 months ago in rehab and that she's never.
Y'all know what I'm about to say. See how hard I bite? I'm biting my lip. Fuck, she was watching your baby before you only knew her for 4 months. You stupid. Yes, you deserve to be in cuffs. Put the warrants in there. She made a piss poor decision to let a recovering addict that you met in rehab when you was going through your rehab, you just goofy as her, seal and leave. Combined, y'all are silly.
Detective, put the cuffs on this one. At least until we figure it out later. Cuff him, now.
Never seen her intoxicated. Amber says that on the night of the incident, she called Savannah to let her know that she was on her way home from work. But when Savannah didn't respond, she began to panic.
I didn't want to kick down the door, like I'm just trying to figure out what I can do.
Would have kicked that door
before
through?
I officially started going like that crazy. I did notice that the chains
it gotta be history.
that
You're right.
dangle down from the fan were like all up and like intertwined between the lights of the fan. So I thought that was weird. I go over, I pull the chains down from the fan.
Yeah, she got a CPS rap sheet, Shauna. Like, what the hell?
And my daughter is literally like she was up.
According to court documents, Amber's daughter Renzi sustained numerous injuries to her head and body, in addition to bleeding and swelling to her brain.
Do you remember any of it?
No.
Do you want me to tell you?
No, I've already been told.
Yeah. You beat that child almost to death, Savannah.
I've been sitting in here just trying to put the pieces together and I can't, so.
On July 24th, 2024, 4-month-old Renzi was removed from a ventilator. She died 8 hours later.
Rest in peace, little baby girl. Man, these folks some fucking dogs, bro. They some nasty, filthy dogs. It's so silly of me to act like I don't need you back. When all I can think about is us since I seen you last. I know I didn't have to walk away, but you couldn't tolerate my face. You telling me to be on my way when I told you to fall back. So can you please pick up your clothes? I have them folded. If you see me at the door, keep your eyes closed, babe, because I'm so damn ugly. Please don't judge me. So please be. Hey Jess, how are you? How are you, Jessica? I hope everything's good your way. You're in a good place and in a good space. This case has been crazy. Two ladies met 4 months ago in a rehab, fell in love, moved in together. One lady had to go to work and let her baby stay with the other lady.
Medical
And
professionals concluded that
tragedy
Renzie's
struck.
injuries were inconsistent with a fall from a low height, and the medical examiner determined the cause of death to be craniocerebral trauma.
She
With the
beat that baby
unfathomable
to
loss
death.
of her daughter and Savannah behind
To
bars,
death.
a grief-stricken Amber decides to confront her child's killer over video chat.
Bro, just the whole thing from start to finish, bro, it's crazy.
Amber is pretty. She's a pretty girl.
Just why? If you weren't drinking, why the would you do?
I was drinking.
You know? So what the I think about your kids all the time, and mine is dead. She's dead. That's my only kid, bro. She's about to be 5 months. Like, she'll never get a birthday or a holiday, like nothing, bro. Like there's just nothing, and I can't even, like, I can't go back and fix it.
According to court documents, 31-year-old Savannah Miller was charged with child abuse in the second degree and homicide in the second degree. She pleaded no contest. On June 20th, 2025, Savannah was adjudicated guilty on both charges. At her sentencing hearing, Savannah addressed the court, stating, quote, "I will spend the rest of my life unable to forgive myself for the mistakes I've made and the pain and heartache I've caused to Amber and her family." Savannah was sentenced to 6 to 10 years in prison for child abuse and 40 to 80 years in prison for homicide. She will be eligible for parole in 2064 when she's 71 years old. To access more of our content, including extras such as raw footage,
Sounds about right. Are you guys content with that sentencing? 60 to 80 years. $60 to $80. She'll probably do 40 of those. 50 if we lucky. But I do think the mom should wear some of that responsibility too. I honestly do. 5 years probation or something. So you can be monitored and all of that. For sure. You don't get to just skate off scot-free. That was a piss poor decision that you made. And I know you probably like, damn, Uno, she's the victim, but you knew a lot. You knew this was an unstable situation. Hey, you know what we got to do? We got to book her. Put those warrants in the comments. Let's go ahead and book this stupid behind lady, man. Book them.
I wanted to kill Fargo, but you were too smart for that.
They have nothing on us. Book him, Dano. Fargo, pull the switch. I've got to get out of this concrete box and see if I can pick up that bleeper.
Whew. Everybody good? That was a pretty emotional one right there. That was a highly emotional case. I want to make sure everybody good in a good place and in a good space. Let's go get ready to go to case 3. Let's hit those hearts on the right-hand side 150 times. Put case 3 in the comments. And let's go. We turned up, man. It's the night shift. I know it's crazy. But you're doing good, detectives. Case 3 on the way. Let's go.
All right, detectives. Hang in there. I know the caseload is starting to get heavy. You're doing great. You're doing great. Way to recover. Case 3.
and possibly help move a body. I have a search warrant to search in the shed.
Police are at a residence where, just days earlier, a mother of 3 had mysteriously disappeared. And 1 day later, the police department received a chilling call. A man claiming he'd been forced to dismember a body and get rid of it.
Hey man, my girl Shonda said, Uno, you know what we need right now? We need a praise break. Let me run to the office right now. I'm gonna go to the morning shift office, look through the files. Let me see if Brett is he. Can you provide us with a praise break? Praise break, detectives.
Amen. Amen. Thank you.
I hope everybody is in a good place and in a good space. I hope everyone is in a good place and in a good space. After that quick praise break, let's get back to this case, case 3. That was a tough case after case 2. We had to get a little praise break in there to bring you some light and some love. Now, let's get back to somebody who was asked to dismember a body.
And he can get the body out of the house.
Case 3.
So at that point, once he drug her over to the steps and the carpet rolled up in
Hey,
front
Remy,
of what
welcome
happened
in,
at that house.
Remy.
He said he killed everybody. Look, he let everybody in the house numerous times.
It's December 17th around 6 p.m. Tiffany Morrison, a 34-year-old mother, is arriving at her mother-in-law's home where she, her husband, and their 3 children have been living. Before going inside, Tiffany records a short video saying goodbye to a man she's been having an affair with. She doesn't know it yet, but this will be the last recording of her alive.
I'm done. It's over.
Breaking off that side piece situation. Let's talk about it, detectives. Have you ever been here? Have you ever been the one to have to break off that side piece situation? Or have you ever been the side piece and had to have been broke off with? How did you react? Did you crash out? Did you expose your lover? Let's talk. It's a safe place here. Yeah, I crashed out being the side guy before. We'll talk about that later. Let's get back to this case, man. Let's get back to this case. Y'all so nervous.
After recording this, she walks inside, greets her 3 children sitting by the Christmas tree, walks upstairs, and disappears. The next time Tiffany would be seen, she would be in 6 different beds across East Liverpool.
Oh my God.
What makes Tiffany's case so unsettling?
Holy smokes! What the hell? 6 different bags? You what? I ain't crash out like this now. Damn. Good night, Miss
Settling
Tiffany
is that
Morris.
it unfolded at the moment no one expected. For 17 years, Tiffany had built a life and raised a family with her high school sweetheart, Christopher Morrison. They met back at East Liverpool Senior High at just 17 years old, and from the outside, their world looked stable, ordinary even. But Tiffany had a secret. In the months leading up to her disappearance, Tiffany had begun an affair with a local man named Jake Hill. The only real piece of evidence investigators had was the video Tiffany recorded just before she walked into her home for the last time. In it, she said goodbye to Jake.
I'm done. It's over. We're done talking.
She had decided to end the affair and recommit herself fully to repairing her relationship with her husband and children. At a first glance, this made Jake appear as a clear suspect, but detectives had no way of knowing that the affair was merely the surface, only a fragment of the disturbing case that was about to come to light.
He went home.
December 20th at 6:49 a.m., 3
Hold
days after...
Hold on, detectives. Let me ask you this. Do you think it's the husband or the side dude that went off and did Tiffany like this? Main or side? Put it in the comments. If you think it's the main man that done caught her cheating and tipping and slipping and dipping, and he put main in the comments. If you think it's the one that she was tipping and slipping and dipping with, say, oh no, you can't quit me. You can't quit me. And if you think it was him, put side. What team you on? Team main, team side. I think it was the side. I think it was the side dude that said, what you mean it's over? What you mean you finna go back to your husband and be faithful to him? Girl, I done had, you done put, it's a sad situation. Let's get back to the case. Holy smokes.
Tiffany's disappearance, 911 receives a disturbing call.
Good night,
Thomas
good night.
Slager, the father of Randy Slager, reports that he believes his son may have helped move a deceased body in the days prior. Both Thomas and his son are asked to come to the station to discuss the matter further. They have no idea yet, but this suspicion will unravel into something far darker than they could have imagined. A dismembered body with a violent killer still out in the public, pushing investigators towards a single risky move. They'll have to stage one perfect moment to take him down. But at this point, police have made no connection to Tiffany's disappearance whatsoever. But this is about to change.
Talk, switch me seats, bro. So let's start with how you were contacted, when you were contacted.
But in 2 days, so I don't really remember the time. It's great. But
roughly, ballpark.
Your call died. And he said you needed me.
When did you get?
Angela, that's a great idea. Angela said, y'all, it's time to drop and give her 150 heart taps. She's already started. Have you started your heart taps? Go ahead. Hey, look, TT said run it back, and Loving said run it back. Put them bites in the comments. We're going to run that. We 4 minutes deep into it, but I don't care. We're going to run this thing right to the top. Let's go. Back to the top, twin. Let's lock in, detectives. Page 3.
Hi, Patricia. Sergeant Ramsey, Liverpool Township. You helped your buddy.
Stillwell, what's going on? Welcome in, bro.
I have a search warrant.
Let's talk to our family. Bro, I ain't see you in a couple days. Everything good? Life treating you good? Life fair? Family straight? You good mentally? Good to see you here, bro. I hope everything good your way, twin. Good to see you. I ain't see you in a minute. You know I got to check in with my folk when I don't see y'all in a minute now. Yeah.
Search in the shed.
Police are at a residence where, just days earlier, a mother of 3 had mysteriously disappeared. And 1 day later, the police department received a chilling call. A man claiming he'd been forced to dismember a body and get rid of it.
He said that he shot her. Yeah.
I'm thinking side too, Mr. Twin.
Get body out of the house and into the shed.
So at that point, once he drug her over to the steps and the carpet rolled up in the carpet, what happened at that point?
He said he killed everybody. But we've everybody in the house numerous times.
Y'all see, I done went to one of my other favorites, Dr. Insanity.
It's December 17th around 6 p.m. Tiffany Morrison, a 34-year-old mother, is arriving at her mother-in-law's home where she, her husband, and their 3 children have been living. Before going inside, Tiffany records a short video saying goodbye to a man she's been having an affair with.
Let me get
She doesn't know it
150
yet,
taps like Angela
but
said.
this will be
Put Night
the
Shift
last
in the
recording
comments.
of
Hashtag
her
Night
alive.
Shift in the comments.
I'm done.
Let's go, detectives.
It's over. We're done talking.
After recording this, she walks inside, greets her 3 children sitting by the Christmas tree, walks upstairs, and disappears. The next time Tiffany would be seen, she would be in 6 different beds across East Liverpool.
King, we done ran this.
What makes
this
Tiffany's
is
case
Liverpool.
so unsettling is that it
Speaking of East Liverpool, what I've done now, we're gonna start dropping the videos. We got international cases. We're going across the pond. We're going to Canada. We're going all over the world. And we're gonna start having reactions. And they're gonna be not live reactions. This is gonna be a part of the emergency case series, the Emergency Case International. So get ready, guys. We're bringing the emergency case back and everything. So we locked in, we rocking, we ready to go. Back to the case.
that at the moment no one expected. For 17 years, Tiffany had built a life and raised a family with her high school sweetheart, Christopher Morrison. They met back at East Liverpool Senior High at just 17 years old, and from the outside, their world looked stable, ordinary even. But Tiffany had a secret. In the months leading up to her disappearance, Tiffany had begun an affair with a local man named Jake Hill. The only real piece of evidence investigators had was the video Tiffany recorded just before she walked into her home for the last time. In it, she said goodbye to Jake.
I don't know. Listen, Jake.
She had decided to end the affair and recommit herself fully to repairing her relationship with her husband and children. At a first glance, this made Jake appear as a clear suspect, but detectives had no way of knowing that the affair was merely the surface, only a fragment of the disturbing case that was about to come to light. On December 20th at 6:49 a.m., 3 days after Tiffany's disappearance, 911 receives a disturbing call. Thomas Slager, the father of Randy Slager, reports that he believes his son may have helped move and
who is Randy in relative to, is he related to the side dude? Is he related to the main dude? Like, who is Randy?
deceased body in the days prior. Both Thomas and his son are asked to come to the station to discuss the matter further. They have no idea yet, but this suspicion will unravel into something far darker than they could have imagined. A dismembered body with a violent killer still out in the public, pushing investigators towards a single risky move. They'll have to stage one perfect moment to take him down. But at this point, police have made no connection to Tiffany's disappearance whatsoever. But this is about to change.
Talk, switch me seats, bro. So let's start with how you were contacted, when you were contacted.
But in 2 days, so I don't really remember the times great. But
roughly, ballpark.
I called
I don't know why YouTube not
when did you get called, Red?
giving notifications Tuesday.
Sunday
Thank you
night.
for being here. Thank you for finding us.
Sunday night at
Miss your lives.
7.
Randy says the call came in around 7 p.m. that Sunday evening. A friend needed a favor. He said he needed someone to drive his car. It was the same night Tiffany recorded that video. The one where she said goodbye to her lover, Jake Hill, and committed to staying with her husband, Christopher. Naturally, detectives saw Jake.
What, this one, Juice? Yeah. You're right, it do kind of seem condescending.
Hill as the obvious suspect. But the man asking Randy for help that night wasn't Jake Hill, as investigators had expected. Instead, Randy would reveal it was someone even closer to Tiffany. It was Christopher Morrison, Tiffany's husband. At this point, officers knew
Oh, no. I thought it was gonna be the side dude. So the side dude was taking. I wonder, did the side dude call and tell the husband after she done tried to break it off? Ooh, is this a case of the tender dick? Oh my God, I was not prepared for it to be the husband. I was strictly sold on the side. Ooh, they're finna be crazy. Case 3, Night Shift. What the world, twin?
First, Tiffany had made the decision to leave Jake behind and return to Christopher. Second, she had vanished without a trace. And third,
get some rest, Mom. Hope we see you in the morning bright and early, feeling much, much better. Thank you for your love and your vibe, Melissa. Have a good night, love. But we'll throw some light and love your way, too.
On that very same night, Christopher had reached out to Randy, asking for help to move something. None of it made sense. If Tiffany had finally decided to come back to Christopher, why would that be the night he killed her? Why not one of the countless other nights when she had actually been unfaithful? Investigators realized there had to be a missing piece, something they weren't seeing. And that's when Randy revealed something even darker.
Okay, what did he discuss with you at 7 o'clock?
He asked me if I could do my favor, a ride, or not give him a ride, drive a different car while he dribbles other car to his lights work kind of house. Give me feel like this.
Okay, then where's Jake Hill?
I don't know. I've never met the guy. I couldn't see him.
For the first time, Jake Hill is officially mentioned. Christopher had apparently gone even further with his plan. According to Randy, Chris asked him to help hide a body, while Chris would be, quote, dropping off his girlfriend at her new boyfriend's house. If Randy's story was true, it pointed to one chilling possibility. Chris was trying to frame Jake Hill.
Yes, he was trying to set Jake up for them. Oh my God. Did he know his wife had just sent that message to Jake saying they couldn't be together no more? And did he use that as a... Ooh. This one treacherous, twin. This one crazy. But hubby is a dog for that, boy. You
Don't you remember you is a little ugly doggy? You said you'll be coming back, your ugly self. Ugly, 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 oh, ugly. You were ugly, ugly little dog. Doom, doom, doom.
Holy smokes, y'all. This crazy.
While all of this was already more than enough to alarm investigators, Randy revealed that he knew even more about what had happened. He told officers that he had actually gone to Chris's house that night and that he could describe the disturbing things he found inside.
Once you got to Shady Side, what happened?
We walked in the house and all the kids were there and mom was sitting there and like we talked just randomly about stuff there.
That's what I'm saying, TT. I did not think it was going to be the husband.
He was just wanting to Tiffany wanting to leave him.
Okay, Tiffany wanted to leave him?
I didn't see him just rapping when somehow and I don't know. As I work for Bear for none of this stuff. Somehow she was back at the house. And she was there at the house at some point. That's where each put that bullhole in the shower curtain, where we shower. I ain't shutting the bullhole.
Randy explained that, quote, Tiffany was somehow back at the house. We, of course, now know the reason why. She had finally decided to move.
Oh, is it weird that my ex-wife and my BM would secretly call each other at the same time every morning to talk shit to each other for hours, for years? Yeah, that's kind of crazy, Juice. That's kind of crazy, Juice. Was that planning? Well, that's crazy, Jess. Why is that song by the Isley Brothers busting? What am I? Busted. Yeah, this tender dick season out here. Ooh,
Back
it's
in
real
with Chris,
tenderized.
and that one detail
But come on, let's be honest. Come on, look at Chris egghead ass. Look at Chris Morrison, man. She pretty. She a little mysterious, look like modern Mona Lisa with your little big forehead. All pretty girls got big forehead type ass. You know what I'm saying? And look at him. He like, what is Chris and all? You know what I'm saying? He just look like he dated up. So he crashed out when she found
makes
out.
everything that followed even more tragic. Randy said he tried to calm Chris down, urging him to go to the police. But instead of listening, Chris escalated the situation and began showing Randy photos of Tiffany's dead body.
When I got downstairs, he looked at me, he started crying, he started telling me that Tiffany and we're fighting. She was leaving me for some dude that sent me some dick pics or something, and that he shot her. I couldn't believe that.
He said she left him for a dude that sent her some D pics and he had a huge slong. He couldn't compete. He said, oh, hell no. He put that rod on my girl. Oh my God. But hey, I can feel his anger. I done been trying to hit her with this little 3. This boy over here, 9 strong over here, standing up like, ooh, yeah, that'll drive any man wild, boy. That'll drive any man fucking
Hey, he started out slashing his other up, and then I took away. He couldn't get the body out of the house, and he'll do the shed. Now I tried to talk him out of it, and I was stupid. I told him he was an idiot.
He got a
He should probably turn himself in, all that, but none of it, nothing. I mean, I couldn't convince him to do anything besides he wanted to just he asked me to help him roll her up into the carpet. I didn't know to that.
Well, all of this was gruesome, and more than enough to justify bringing in Chris for questioning. One detail stood out to detectives: the messages between Chris and Jake. If they could get access to those conversations, it might help them establish a clearer motive for Chris. So over the next few...
Oh, he done talked to Jake. And my dick big. Oh, he rubbing it in. Oh, he rubbing it in. Jake ain't no good. Oh, Jake is a filthy nasty dog. He playing the game wrong. You done seen my meat, twin. You seen what I'm putting on your gal, boy. Oh my God, boy, I spaz.
days, investigators began digging deeper into his life.
Hold up, clown ass boy. She still has my nut. He tripping, twin. Hey, he said, tell me when and where I'll come to you. She said your dick wasn't bigger. Oh my God. What the world, y'all? This wow.
What they uncovered only further darkened an already...
Go get a job. Oh, the side in the main beat. Oh my God, twin. Oh, this wow.
A disturbing case. By tracking Chris's license plate in the days leading up to Tiffany's disappearance, detectives traced him to one particular store. On December 15th, just 2 days before Tiffany's disappearance, Chris is caught on surveillance at the Harbor Freight on 41.
Hey, I love y'all, Detroit. Y'all know Detroit and Atlanta always got little 2 hustling cities, you know. We share big meat, you know. Welcome in, love. Thank you for being here.
30 Mall Drive in Steubenville. There, he purchased 2 things: a Hercules reciprocating saw and 12 brand new blades. At the time, this wasn't enough to prove anything on its own, but this simple receipt would later become crucial.
But look how the game was played so raw, though. And typically in that situation, the men done went back and forth. They usually be the ones bump heads. Chris said, but his meat rack bigger than mine. I gotta kill you. Ooh, well, it's a dirty game. You can't play with everybody's emotion. Everybody ain't gonna be forgiving. Everybody ain't going easy. Oh my God, man. Fellas, just for real, imagine you done been putting your best stroke game on your gal for years. You think you got that coochie locked up. You go through her phone, you see goddamn Daddy Long in that motherfucker just lame. That boy got a baby leg just hanging on his chest. He talking about, man, I can't wait to see you again. I ain't froze. I'm dead, twin. Get back to this case. I will be, boy,
To the investigation.
I don't know.
Next were the conversations between Jake and Chris. While it's unclear how officers obtained them, it's obvious these messages played a significant role in shaping the case. It turned out Tiffany's affair with Jake wasn't a secret at all. In the weeks before she disappeared, Chris and Jake had been messaging each other regularly on social media, with Jake frequently taunting him. He sent Chris explicit photos of Tiffany, pictures of his own.
Oh no! Oh no, Jake! Jake, you broke player code 101 TAC 953 Alpha. Don't show the hoe to her main thing. You tripping, twin. He tripping. That's in the player code. I didn't make that
Genitals
up,
and
guys.
graphic depictions of their sexual encounters. All of this created an unmistakably strong motive for Chris to act out violently. And with that in mind, investigators prepared to arrest Chris and bring him in for interrogation. But what they couldn't...
Miss JJ, cause Jake sending this man slong pictures on the internet of, and he's sending him pictures of his wife with the schlong. Like, what is going on?
have predicted was that the arrest would turn out to be a complete disaster because Chris had no intentions of going to prison. Before they could even get to that point, though, detectives still faced one final problem.
That man had that goddamn twizzle. Hey, Shauna, he was looking at that picture. He was. I'm gonna kill him, man. That's what he probably was distraught.
They had no clear timeline of Tiffany's final night, no detailed account of what happened before she vanished. They understood what happened between Randy and Chris, and they knew the weeks of tension that led up to it. But the events of that particular Sunday were still a troubling mystery. That is, until they heard a disturbing recollection from someone very close to him. Chris's own mother, the only witness in the home that Sunday evening aside from Chris's own children. At the time, she had...
This getting wicked. Mama finna cross the line and tell on her son cause he was tender about his meat. He had the bite-sized shrimp and that man had king prawn. He got the steak bites and this man got a tomahawk. He got the chicken minis and this a whole goddamn filleted chicken breast over here. Grass-fed. He mad, boy. Now mama finna cross the line. Boy, this wild.
Hadn't suspected a
I don't
thing,
know what's going
but
on
with
right now,
everything
Tweet.
detectives now knew, it was obvious. The warning signs had been there all along, and those signs become unnervingly clear when she describes what Chris was doing that evening.
I do remember going downstairs in the basement yesterday to get a bag.
Okay.
Well, I was gonna do laundry, but when I asked the kids to get their clothes together, he'd said, "Mom, you do enough. We'll take care of the clothes." He did not want me in the basement for some reason. And he had been hanging down there, and that she was down there with him. Well, what I thought. I mean, as far as I know, she was with him. And she did come upstairs Sunday night, or was it Monday? She did come up, and I was standing there at the Christmas tree, and she come flying past me, and you know, she was having an affair with this guy, so I figured she was hanging down there from embarrassment. Shame. You know, I grabbed a hold of her, And I kissed her on the side of the face, and I told her I loved her. You know? And she says, I love you too.
Chris had stopped his own mother from going down to the basement, where he and Tiffany had apparently been staying. She recalled that it was obvious Tiffany felt embarrassed about her unfaithfulness, which only makes what happened even more tragic. But what she said next shifted things from tragic to deeply problematic. She told detectives she believed her own son might have been planning to kill himself.
See, when all this was going down yesterday, I thought maybe he killed himself. That's what I was thinking, but couldn't make sense to me that his vehicle wasn't there. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, why are they in shame?
So now I know I crack all the jokes and try to make this situation lighthearted, but it is tough because a lot of lives are being affected with this decision of infidelity. Like I said, everybody ain't going. You can't play with everybody's heart and everybody love, especially when Chris probably his big waterhead ass thinking this girl is the love of his life. He won't get none better. He probably at that time have never experienced none better. So he gonna crash out by the best thing if he think that's the best thing in his life. So, and then on the other hand, look at mom. She thinking her baby done about to off himself. He finna go to jail for life, so she losing too. And then she kissed this girl and said, "I love you," because what her son. It's crazy. This is it's a tangled web that we weave. One piss poor decision has affected several lives. It's really a sad situation. Let's get back to the case. Night Shift.
And that's, but then, this is just all so much.
While this was sad and certainly worrisome, it wasn't true. Chris wasn't dead, he was alive and well, and his time on the run needed to come to an end. At this point, the East Liverpool Police Department had one final thing to take care of before moving in to arrest Chris, executing the search warrant on the shed behind his house, the place where Tiffany's body was allegedly being kept. And once officers opened that door,
it's wild,
they would discover everything.
Hi, Patricia. Sergeant Ranty, Liverpool Township. I have a search warrant to search shed. So this is a copy of the search warrant. Officer Talbot, Kenan, and myself we're going to look around. The search warrant is for anything not your house, any of the outlining buildings or any of the currently
problem with any of that.
And house of kids.
Right now, they're with the other grandma. The services were this morning, and the viewing, it is. It's very horrible. I'm sick to my stomach. I want to burn shit down as soon as possible. And I want to know when I can do that.
It's all still part of evidence. So our prosecutor will be able to answer that, but we'll be talking again soon.
I don't know what to do with it. You know what I mean? I found all kinds of knives in here. I took all those out of the bedroom. And I think I'm just going to store them in the garage. Okay. I don't know you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I didn't think about that. Yes, I would be furious too. He probably used to be in that just like Jess said. I bet you he asked her all the time if he was the best and then got those pics and was sad. He used to be in there using his best stroke. Yo, Coach Eddie, it's yours, Chris. Yeah, it's the best you ever had. Yeah, Chris, oh my God, yeah. Then he got them pictures. See that baby ass sitting out there like this? Come get it, babe. You know she was lying. Oh my God. My heart sinks for you.
Look like hell, but I can't help it.
Your son's had me up every morning at 4 o'clock.
But I'm going to say this, man. When you know you got that work in your pants, bro, you don't do that to no man. You going to cause that man. Because I'm going to say that everybody ain't blessed to be 6, 7, 8, 9. Like, you know what I'm saying? According to the statistics, average is 4 to 5, you know? And the average is most of Americans, us men, average. So if you know you average and you know you ain't packing no goddamn 10 and you see your girl is sitting down on the 10. Holy shit. Oh my God, my heart hurts so bad.
Sick. And I gotta still live here.
Loving
you know
is
what I mean?
crazy.
I get this. Let us get done what we need to do.
Hey, pretty girl, welcome in.
Is it all right? Call you Kay? And we'll give you a copy of the inventory when we're done.
All right. I'm not really worried about the inventory.
Well, we have to get it. Amazing. Chief Howard.
Inside the cabin, officers made a horrifying discovery. They found the saw Chris had purchased earlier, multiple knives, other weapons scattered around, and then the final nail in the coffin, Tiffany's body, cut into pieces and placed into 6 separate bags. At that moment, investigators knew they finally had all the evidence they needed.
Yeah.
With this new information, detectives knew it was finally time to move in and arrest Chris. But before they could act, one major red flag stopped everything. Members of the Special Response Team had flagged a disturbing statement Chris had allegedly made. He had warned that if police ever came after him, he would, quote,
No, like my girl Nicole said from the D. She said that boy was in love. That coochie had done got the best of that baby leg. You know, he probably had him slinging that guy around. He couldn't find one that got none take it all. And so he wasn't, sexually satisfied. Mama was handling that. Now she told him it's over. I'm about to go back. He like, oh, I'm finna break up our relationship so she come back to me. And what she did was infuriate that man, and he took them from both of us.
Kill everyone. This was taken extremely seriously, so instead of rushing in, officers developed a careful, tactical plan to get Chris away from his house and into custody safely.
We got somebody today, supposedly he killed his wife. She's out back, so we've been working the search warrant. We just got it. We wanted to get him out of the house because he was going to kill all the kids and stuff.
The plan was straightforward. Investigators would use Randy, the man who had originally helped Chris dispose of the body, to lure Chris to a specific address under the pretense of picking Randy up. Uniformed units would be staged nearby. Because Chris was armed and had a history of violent threats, officers settled on a tactical ruse, a routine traffic stop. Their goal was simple: get him in handcuffs before he realized what was actually happening, then transport him to the station for questioning. On December 20th at 6:09 p.m.
Real question. Are guys self-conscious about the size? Yes, they are. Absolutely. Absolutely. Don't let nobody tell you no different. Don't let nobody tell you no different. Hell, I'm going to tell you, I'm okay. Okay? I'm not finna say I'm 3. I'm not finna say I'm 10. I'm not gonna say I'm 5. I'm not gonna say I'm 10. I'm not gonna, hey, okay. I ain't had no complaints before. But yes, we think about that. Because we're competitive by nature. I be before my wife got on here, I'll be like, damn, what is she here? Let's talk about your past. I'm like that. Well, for me, yeah, size does matter. Because I'm from the old school, and y'all used to say that. And y'all also say y'all didn't want no minute
Chris
man.
was en route to the pickup location. Given his previous threats to kill law enforcement, the officer knew he had to move in with extreme caution and stick to the operation exactly as planned.
What's the plate numbers? I don't know the plate numbers. I got the Jeep here. You yell, give me some help. Right here in front of his house. Alright.
Yep, you gotta play with what you got. You gotta learn how to work your skill.
1810, 9 for 90 bucks.
Not when you got.
How you doing, sir? Good, how are you doing? Do you have your license, registration, proof of insurance with you?
Most of those guys they are endowed, they don't know how to stroke that mother for real. They either a rammer or they don't know what to do with it. They gonna try to jam it out. They ain't got no finesse with it. So, and then it be the little guys that be having the better strokes, according to the girls that I used to talk. You know, I had a podcast that we used to talk all about this. Episode 2 of Talking Wild House, when we do Uno does the internet, you'll see it. We have it. It's the bedroom edition. Back to the case.
I'm in the county. What do you do there? Oh, that's your handgun thing.
I'm trying to see which one of these is the... Oh, gosh. Can I open that door and get to...
You got your firearm on you?
Yes, sir.
Where's it at?
It's on my belt line.
It's on your belt line?
Yeah.
Hey, do me a favor so we're all safe. Just step out for a second.
Sure.
Keep your hands on your head because I don't want shot or anything. You know what I mean? Go ahead and turn around here. Just hold tight. I'm just going to place you in cuffs just until I grab your gun, okay?
What's going on?
What? We got a call complaint down here. I'm just following up on it. City asked me to come down, help out.
I just pulled up to my buddies. I was supposed to pick him up.
You're supposed to pick up your buddy?
Yeah.
Who you picking up?
Randy Swagger?
I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is.
Huh.
The plan had worked. Chris was now safely in cuffs.
That's real,
He didn't even know why, but judging by his stressed expression and tense posture, he likely realized that detectives were finally onto him. Despite this, he would keep playing clueless.
Good. I have 121. Also have firearm, and he is detained.
I don't understand what the problem is.
What? Come right back here.
Sure.
One size get ate up by the big guys.
Step back here. Why am I stuck in here? What is wrong?
Expected conundrum, indeed.
You alright? Yeah.
We got somebody today. Supposedly he killed his wife. She's out back. So we've been working on a search warrant. We just got it. We wanted to get him out of the house because he was going to kill all the kids and stuff. Supposedly he killed his wife. So he got away. We coaxed him out to come get somebody. Long story short, with everything's going on, we didn't want him, coming in shooting. So it was exit circumstances to get him.
Okay.
I mean, I yelled for you as soon as I found out he was here.
Yeah. Well,
but I wasn't going to take the chance of him taking the gun.
I thought Chris was going to crash out.
Because he's already threatened.
The officers had done everything they needed at the scene, and now it was time to take Chris to the station. But Chris still had no idea that this wasn't a simple traffic stop, but an arrest for the murder and dismemberment of his own wife.
So you're aware of what's going on. You have some gentlemen at the station want to talk to you.
Okay.
So you're being detained and taken back to the Liverpool Township Police Department, okay?
Okay.
At that point, they'll talk to you and let you know what's going on.
Can you guys roll my windows up for me?
Your car is getting towed to our station where you're going, and it's going to be put in the Sally Port where it's heated or whatever until they're done talking to you, okay?
Okay. First, you don't mind, I don't know what I'm doing.
They'll explain all of that when you get there, okay?
Okay.
Chris is now on his way to the station, and he still hasn't been told that this is about his wife. In his mind, detectives might have brought him in for nothing more than a traffic issue, something he can...
So y'all really think this man is really thinking that, oh yeah, this just is a traffic stop? You didn't even tell me what I was pulled over for. You said you was helping out a buddy. A buddy told you to come back and check on you. I'm picking up somebody. So y'all never really told me what the traffic stop was for. He didn't buck. He didn't go crazy. He didn't do anything silly. He knows what's going on. You detective, you don't think this man knows that they're after him for the slaughter of his wife? Come on now. That's crazy if they think otherwise.
Still talk his way out of. But then, almost as if the guilt is pressing down on him, or as if he's trying to misdirect detectives, Chris suddenly, and without being prompted, starts talking about his wife.
Hey, I'm Chief Kinnaman for Liverpool Township Police Department. I got to ask you before we go, you willing to talk to us?
I guess it depends on what it's about.
All right, well, you can stop at any time if you decide you want to talk to an attorney.
A Jeep's in my name, right?
What's that?
Jeep's in mine. It's a dual ownership, right?
Yeah. I didn't run the Jeep yet. I don't know what's going on. Why do you say that? Who might it belong to?
Because I'm thinking, did my wife say that my Jeep was stolen?
This moment is critical. This detective has been on the case since Tiffany disappeared, and he knows exactly who Chris's wife is. But if he acts like he recognizes her name, their entire cover story, the traffic violation, collapses. And the moment Chris realizes what's really going on,
he tried to set it up. You're right,
altogether. Fortunately, the detective handles it perfectly.
Who's your wife?
Tiffany Morrison.
Facts, and facts.
Were you guys going through a separation, or?
I guess.
You guess?
I guess.
What do you mean you guess? You guys haven't talked in a while, or?
We haven't talked in a couple of days. About a week ago, she took off on me. She was gone for 2 days. She didn't talk to me. She barely talked to me. She wouldn't text me back. We had to work together, so we went to work together. And then I talked to her there. I talked her into coming back home. I came back home. We were trying to work things out, or so I thought. Turns out she changed her mind again, and she took off again.
Here, the detective sees an opportunity. The goal is to slowly shift the conversation to Tiffany and gather any details that might further incriminate Chris. So the detective decides to apply a bit of pressure, and it works.
He said it. Wifey didn't even say it. Wifey didn't even say it. He saw this. This man, Jake, sent the meat to Chris. Like, wifey wasn't even
Chris
in on
is
that.
starting to look genuinely worried.
So when's the last time you saw her? How many of you guys are?
Now, I know damn well if Chris ain't do this shit.
Last night.
I'm tripping now.
Last night?
Last night we argued, and she said she was going back up to see her boyfriend, and I said, okay. I said, but you're not taking my vehicles. I said, so if you're leaving, then let him, the guy who has no car, come down an hour away from where he lives and pick you up. She's like, no, I'm taking my keys and I'm leaving. I said, no, listen. I said, okay, I'll tell you what, I'll take you there. Pick a spot, I'll drop you off close, you can figure it out from there. And she says, okay. So we started down a hill, we started into an argument, I kicked her out of my Jeep, and that was it.
Yeah, Juices is crazy.
Here, Chris thinks he's giving them a solid alibi, but the detectives already have a dismembered body in the shed he locked, and two witnesses who say he's responsible. They don't need anything more, but they still want to hear why he did all of this. Over the next 20 minutes, Chris breaks down their entire relationship, how it began, how things turned dark, and everything leading up to Tiffany's disappearance. Towards the end, Chris finally realizes what the detectives are doing, and he asks for an attorney, effectively ending the interview. Because he was armed, dangerous, unstable, and considered a flight risk, he would be held on a $1.5 million bond while awaiting indictment. And due to the overwhelming evidence, the body, Randy's statement, motive revealed through text messages with Jake Hill, the receipt for the saw, and his threats towards his family and law enforcement, detectives had everything they needed. Chris is ultimately charged with aggravated murder, tampering with evidence, gross abuse of a corpse, possession of criminal tools, and firearm specifications. He is sentenced to life in prison with the possibility of parole after 25 years.
25 years? That man was finna get away with the whoop-de-woo. He was about to beat the case. If he would have got a chance to get rid of the parts that he already cut up, if he could have spread that out, he might have could have beat that. And y'all only giving him man a little 25 years. Y'all satisfied with that case? Life with the possibility? That means he can get out on good behavior or some other stuff. I don't like that. I would have liked the without possibility of parole. But you know what we got to do. Before we get into case 4, we got to close the door on case 3. Let's book this guy. Put the warrants in the comments, detectives. Let's go ahead and get Chris Dorito head, little man syndrome ass in the jailhouse, because he's a dog and we need to lock him up. Let's book him, Dano. Book him.
Aloha, gentlemen. Let me assure you that neither one of you cheated the other. We just made you think that happened by sending you both the same message. Account order drawn. Put them down. Murder 1, 3 counts.
That is crazy, Miss JJ. Like, how many pictures you sent me, man? How many men he sent D pictures to his crazy work? That's what I'm saying. I don't even have that in me to send pictures of if I'm on a side mission in this side, the little sidebar. If me and you we sneaky links, I'm not gonna ever expose you to your man. Cause we might not be able to talk, and all I'm gonna say, I don't know what lie you telling him. So I'm never gonna even communicate with your guy. If he reach out to me, I'm blocking him. You will never hear words from if you pee. That's what the game is. You don't, and if you see him in person, if he ain't on no fisticuffs, and you like, bro, I want to talk to you. Hey man, talk to you later, man. Holla at your lady. I don't know what y'all got going on. She'll give you more understanding on what I got going on. What y'all got going on, but I don't know what you're talking about, bro. I'm gonna take it to the grave. I'm gonna take it to the grave. Him antagonizing that man, sending him them goddamn baby leg pictures. He knew he was blessed. He done hit that man with the ultimate. He probably had his lady just screaming, taking the wood. He a dirty motherfucker. Hey, case 4 is the featured case of the night. So let's get into it. Featured case, 150 heart taps. Case 4 in the comments. Let's go. Night Shift Detectives. Case 4.
All right, detectives. This one calls for all hands on deck. Be sharp. Be ready. This is the feature case. Don't fail on this one.
She's on the ground. So there's... Who is it? My mom!
This man has just been told that his wife has been murdered. However, he never could have expected that it was his daughter that was responsible.
What happened? Your wife and daughter got into an argument. She's going to jail forever. Wife's dead. Now us too.
On March 3rd, 2020, Ohio police responded to a 911 call at an address in Akron and found Brenda Powell on the floor of her kitchen with 30 stab wounds in her neck. Her daughter, Sydney, was in the house.
Ooh, 30 stab wounds to the neck to your mama. Meg said, I love this channel. I've been trying to go to bed, but I can't stop watching. And we love you too. Thank you for being here. I'm glad that you having a good time. But Megan, girl, I know you probably got to get up and get that money in the morning. So I want to give you some extra love for kicking it late night with your boy Uno. I hope you'll become a part of the family. We love you here. Let's get back to this case. Case 4, feature case. Why you do it to your mama?
At the time, and told police this was a home invasion turned brutal murder. But even though Sydney was injured as well, there were still questions left unanswered.
Welcome in.
Things weren't adding up for the cops. Brenda was on the phone with one of Sydney's college professors at the time she was attacked, and during that call, she suddenly started screaming before the phone went dead. When he called back, the voice on the other end of the phone claimed to be Brenda, but the college professor knew this was a lie and suspected Sydney was pretending to be her mother. Fearing the worst, he called 911 and the first responders arrived in no time.
Yep, but get caught up and don't know how to keep it peeved.
This scream, combined with being called to the location, is enough probable cause for the police to forcefully enter the home. And this is what was waiting for him when he walked inside the house.
Akron Police!
Oh, this in Ohio. The ocean.
Akron Police!
Where y'all at? This Ohio. Someone broke in. No force entry though.
No, there's so much blood. No, please! Man! She's in the recording now! No! Stop!
We gotta figure out what's going on. Can you sit down? R9, get that 32 rolling here quick. We got a female down, blood all over the place.
All hands on deck.
Sergeant Smart, you got crime scene. Take her outside. You got she's blood all over. I don't even know if she's breathing. Secure the scene. She was like 22. She looks like she's been down for a while. There's blood all over the place. There's a knife by her head and stuff like that, and there's a huge pool of blood.
Ohio had to get in there.
I think she just walked in on it. There's a broken window in the back, so if you can just put up some crime scene tape, as soon as AFD gets here, they're going to pronounce her, I'm sure.
It turns out Brenda hasn't just been stabbed. She's also been hit over the head with an iron skillet, and her injuries are so devastating that her life hangs in the balance.
She's still breathing after 30 to the neck? Oh my God, boy.
Hold on, we gotta figure out what's going on.
Baby, this where you at?
Be okay.
Come on.
Oh no, this wow.
Come on, come on. You just need to cooperate with
Yeah,
me,
bring
all
the
right?
baby here. Stewart, you on there too, bro?
Huh?
I want my dad.
What happened? What's going on? What's going on?
We heard a bang.
It's the one she's flunking college, no way.
We heard a bang. And she told me to get out. And then I heard screaming. So I came back and she was on the ground.
Okay, you heard a
I ran
bang.
out back. There was a bang. Someone broken.
What is your name?
Sydney.
30 times.
You cut?
I don't think so.
Yeah, you're cut somewhere.
I don't think so.
Yeah, your hand.
No, I was helping her. I grabbed her.
All right, stop.
Crazy, loving. The screaming was going on when the mom was they was pulling up.
I don't know. We just got
I'm the dad.
Okay,
Sydney. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Sydney appears to have been injured as well, is suffering from shock, and struggling to hold herself together. Even the arrival of her father, Steve Powell, doesn't calm Sydney down. Police need to lock down the crime scene and try to figure out exactly what's happened.
The back window's broken in.
So you're gonna have to.
Daddy!
The inside there. So.
I don't know. She was there was so much
Lady in the
blood.
house. Okay. She's got minor cuts.
Man, she trying
Inside
to
the
play on
house,
her
there's a
daddy
broken
heartstrings.
window and the knife used to stab Brenda. But something isn't quite right, as the broken window had blood dripped on the outside of it, leading police to conclude it could have only been broken after Brenda had been stabbed. However, Sydney claimed that the intruder
Whack it with
used
a
the window to
cast
enter
iron
and was
tool.
broken before the attack, leading to the first of many inaccuracies in her story.
This was crazy, twin.
Okay, do we know who, where, which way?
Let's go big. Feature case 4. Night Shift.
And there's a whole basement set up for what looks.
Yep, hey, sorry, I'll call you right back. Bye. All right, let me go report that.
It's probably her brother.
Well, I'll see if we can find out who else lives here.
With such a serious case with so many unanswered questions, the cops spend some time talking with homeowners nearby. They have to try and collect as much information as possible, but right now, the only person making any sense is Sydney's father.
Give me 100 surprise faces from your emojis on the right hand side.
There's my daughter.
And come back in the comments and put 100 surprise faces. They let me know you locked in, and the algorithm know that we're having a good time.
No, not yet. So just can't hang
This is the Night Shift.
Sydney, can you tell me what happened? Huh? Sydney.
Now she is too
Sydney.
much in shock. Girl, get your ass up.
On his way?
Nobody broke in. We don't have no forced entry. She trying to act as if she is a victim too. Y'all, can you please drop some warrants in the comments so I can put this young lady in these handcuffs just until we figure out what's going on.
Detective, put the cuffs on this one. At least until we figure it out later. Cuff him, now.
Yeah, it's coming.
Yeah, that's them right there. I can hear them.
You make my night as well, Candy. Thank you for your energy and your love and your engagement.
Hey, Bob.
We definitely love you, ma.
While trying to piece this puzzle together, police speak to Steve Powell and one of Sydney's friends down at the station, in the hopes that they may be able to help them shed some light on exactly what happened. But unfortunately for Steve, he has absolutely no idea Sydney is the attacker, or even worse, that his wife is in critical condition at the hospital and likely won't survive.
You don't like the name
Something
Cindy?
detectives will have to break to him sooner than later.
Who'd you get a call from? Yeah. Got a call from him, called from me. Oh, okay. He said there was a call, went out, a distress call from the University of Mount Union where my daughter was going, and said, female in distress.
We're great family, great community, real family. You see, we don't tolerate the trolling. It's real peaceful. You can be yourself here. We love each other for real. We bigger than the internet, but I'm welcoming you to the fam.
I called right back, ring, no answer. I'm pacing.
Yeah, everybody happy. Like,
G back.
He good or mom?
Phone with him, telling him there's no answer. My doctor called me back. He said, "Oh, mom's on the phone with Mount
Crazy
Union."
Christian beard.
And so the cops
Crazy they should be in the street sport for sure.
there was a break-in, and she just started going off. She said, "What?" She said, "There's been somebody broke into the house. There's blood everywhere." She was hysterical and crying.
So at first, when you talked to her, she said,
Dad ain't even buying the bullshit.
"Your wife is on the phone about me."
Yes. And as soon as I said, "Cops are on the way," the hysterics started.
Is she still attending?
Well, as far as we knew up until today, yes, but apparently not for the last, I don't know, maybe couple weeks.
What Sydney hadn't told her parents was that she'd been kicked out of college weeks before this happened and had been lying to them ever since. But she did tell her friends, including Lauren, who lived in the same dorm.
Now, we understand that Sydney was your roommate at Mount Union?
Yes, she was for last year and then this year until she left.
And so you've been friends ever since your freshman year at St. B?
Mm-hmm.
Go over each other's houses, everything like that?
Well, she started off in exercise science freshman year, her first semester, but then she didn't like the classes, so she switched over to psychology and sociology, but then she didn't really like that, so this year she switched to education, and then she didn't like that either, and that's one of the reasons
She just don't like college.
Just because she really couldn't find
And it's okay.
I think she struggled in her classes. I don't think her grades were the best, but she didn't really tell me that because I wasn't really struggling. I think she kept a lot of stuff hidden because when we were just talking or with our friends, she always seemed happy. Like, she seemed okay, like I said, I couldn't tell until the end where she was kind of just like struggling and she kind of was sad and just like, "Lauren, I don't know what to do." I think she felt like everybody around her kind of.
So you did this. Sorry. You did this because you flunked out of college? So do you feel like mom and dad may have had a high expectation for her to be a college graduate and go on to this successful career? Do you feel like the pressures of the parents and the expectations of the parents were something that caused this? That's why I said if my kids would have went to college and figured out that college wasn't for them, come on back home. Let's try something else. I'm not finna disown you or nothing like that. That's crazy. I don't know. Let's get back to the case. What y'all think? Because I know y'all detectives. Y'all not going to just throw your kids to the wolves if they don't pan out in college.
I had figured out what they wanted to do, and she had it.
Establishing Sydney's state of mind leading up to the incident will help detectives find out if she simply snapped or if this was premeditated. The issue is, Sydney is going to claim that she actually has no idea what happened throughout this entire case. In fact, she's going to base her entire defense on the fact that she blacked out and even claim insanity using this. This means the cops still have no solid proof that Sydney is the guilty party, but they're starting to discover.
Well, Cindy, all that I just said, we can take that back. And, yeah, I was wrong. And, Cindy, guess what? You're going to jail.
Ass up. Lock his ass up. You're going to jail. You're going to jail.
Where she was hiding secrets from just about everyone.
Well, I know she's had anxiety for a while, but I think it was this last semester, like starting coming back in January.
You're going to jail.
That she was kind of more, like,
college
upset
isn't for everybody, love.
What she wanted to do. My friends and I were worried for her.
This is the friend, yep.
We didn't know what was going on.
Trying to steal my line.
Lauren knew something was wrong and tried to help. At first, she had no reason to doubt her and was as supportive as any friend could have been at a time like this. But even Lauren grew suspicious of Sydney's evasive behavior.
I could tell she was getting more upset and more sad. And I told her, like, I'm here, like, you can tell me.
She's definitely a psychopath, for sure.
If you need anything, I'm here. But she never really opened up until she was leaving and saying that she was struggling with school and that she was kind of trying to figure out what was going on, and that's when I started to try to help her.
Let's talk about
that's
this.
Real, Jess.
My
someone finished anything recently. I had to let him learn.
It's difficult, but tell us about her relationship with her parents.
Her and her parents had a really good relationship. Like, her mom and her were.
So now, see, if the friend saying that her and her mom had a really good relationship and they were almost like best friends, that leads me to think that mom wouldn't really disown her if she was flunked out of college. So now this leads me back to saying that this was totally an enabled, entitled girl that was just having a temper tantrum and ended up brutalizing her mother. It's a sad situation. Damn, rest in peace, mom. Well, mine passed away. Sorry that mine got attacked.
Probably like they did everything together. Like one of the reasons she went home was to be with her mom.
While being
They
sheltered
were
and
always close. She never said anything bad about her mom. She never ever talked about having an argument with her mom. Like,
that was an intrusive
I
thought.
can't recall every time she'd be going home. She's like, I can't wait to see my mom. Or when
She's
she
sweet,
goes
like
home
biting
for the weekend,
to a
she's
living.
like, oh, my mom wants me to come home so we can hang out and like watch movies. And she loved being home.
By this point, Sydney is becoming wrapped up in a lie that she's going to struggle to escape from. But instead of owning up, she decided to make out as if college just wasn't working out for her and tried to convince her parents that they could save a lot of money on college bills if she left to pursue other things.
What's going on? Are you not going to school? She goes, I'm overwhelmed in school and I don't really like what I'm doing and it seems like it's a waste of my time and your money. I said, well, but that's all part of it. Nobody's going to tell you you need to do what you're doing when you're 20. You need to figure it out.
But that's not what she told her friends.
So when she's talking to you about, the problem she's having at school, did she mention that she tried talking to her parents?
Yeah, I know she definitely, especially when she left, she talked to her mom about leaving. They kind of made that decision together to leave Mount. Like, she told them that.
Lauren's suspicions were proved to be right, and Sydney was lying to her friends. But at the same time, she was also lying to her parents, who knew nothing of her problems at college until they received.
Oh, that's a good question. Your brother and fellow detective Drew says, question, how late is it to try to redirect or a misguided child? How late is it to try to redirect? That's a great question, Juice. I'm going to say it's never too late if they're willing to take the advice. Because everyone is playing this game of life at a different pace and timeline and everything. So if they're willing to recognize that they're headed down a path that they don't want to take their lives, and you can kind of navigate them a different direction and they're accepting of your advice and your tutelage, anytime. So I say, when they stop accepting your advice, that's when it's too late. That's when they're too old. If they stop accepting your advice at 14, that's it. If it's 16, 21, 28, 50, I still listen to my mom. She can give me advice on things, but as far as being a man, I got to figure that out on my own. So, that's a double A. That's a great question, though, Juice. Good job. Let's get back to it. Case 4 feature case. Spoiled brat.
Phone call from Sydney's professor. So Steve and Brenda began crisis talks to find out exactly what was going on with their daughter.
So I went back, I called my wife on my daughter's phone. She picks up, she was working down in Children's. And she goes, what's wrong? And I basically told her, I said,
great job, too. Great job, Mom.
I think the reason we can't get on is because she's unenrolled.
Can't take no for an answer. Yep.
Sydney became wrapped up in 2 sets of lies. The story she told her friends and the story she told her parents. Failing grades aren't the end of the world, and any parent would support their child through such difficult times. But it seems she thought her parents would be mad and couldn't bring herself to tell them she'd been asked to leave the college.
Yeah, we asked her what she was doing, and she said she was good. She acted.
Drex. Well, I'm an evil guy because I didn't stop Ray J, and they bopped my boy. He couldn't even stand up straight. Ray J thought it was a game and got bopped in his face, man. Welcome in, Drex. Hey, Toe Tagger said 16. Welcome in, bro. Juice 12. Drake say, hi, everyone. Drake's in the building. Say hey to our bro. Good to see. Never too late. Say that when it's never too late. Long as they're willing to learn, As long as they will. Yep, mine is lazy. They're too comfortable and entitled, so I took it away. And sometimes you got to let them feel that. You don't want to make them too lazy or entitled or enable them to, when the real world spank their ass, they don't know how to recover from it. That was me. We talked about that earlier. I'm an enabler. I can say that. My kids grown. My boys ain't never have a job until they got grown. That's one thing I wish I would have incorporated earlier. But I was trying to be a good parent. We already talked. It's Thursday. We going to talk life. We going to talk real life. Y'all already said it. Thursday, 9:30. Make sure y'all follow my Uno in real life personal page. That's when you get to know me as on a different side other than the true crime. 9:30, we popping back out. We gonna talk some real life. I can't wait too. Let's get back to the case, feature case, case 4.
Like what we would see as normal, like she was
No,
laughing,
we got one more
she was
case
having
tonight.
fun. She said she got jobs because she worked at the Akron Rubber Ducks. She's worked there for a couple seasons, so she was gonna go back there. And then she also said she was looking for another job, and like everything was good, and she was trying to figure out like for next year and all this stuff, and she was gonna talk to her parents about housing, trying to come back to Mount.
Once she got to Mount Union, or anytime actually, did Sydney ever drink alcohol at all, or she did? Okay, just kind of describe that for us.
She liked to drink. There was an incident in the fall of our freshman year where she drank too much, and she wasn't alcohol poisoned, but she did end up in the hospital. Her mom came and got her at like 2 a.m. Usually after that, her and I were together. If she did drink, I usually kind of like slow her down after kind of her limit because she's.
That's real tough.
Detectives suspect Sydney snapped when Brenda was on the phone to her college professor and tried to cover up her lies by silencing her mother forever. The issue is, again, Sydney is claiming that she doesn't remember a thing, but it seems that she made some crucial and careless mistakes that let the detectives pick up the pieces. Sydney grabbed an iron skillet and beat her mother into submission before plunging a steak knife into her neck over 30 times. She then impersonated her mother on the phone and staged a break-in to try and cover her tracks.
Were you able to go in the house at all? I made it in far enough to see the back fit. When you go into the front door, you come around the kitchen, you go in, you can see there's like a pass-through between the kitchen and the family room. From the back of the house, I could see the right hand, there's 2 big sliding windows. I could see that window was clearly, it looked like it was busted. Went down the hallway probably about 2 feet, just enough to see blood all the way down the hallway.
Sadly, Brenda didn't survive her ordeal and
uncomfortable
passed
makes you
away
gross.
in hospital. The county medical examiner came to the conclusion that Brenda had died from blunt force trauma to her head and stab wounds to her neck. They ruled her death a homicide. This left detectives to deliver the tragic news to Steve that his wife was dead.
Definitely not her ass.
Not really bad news. Your wife passed away.
Detectives investigated Sydney's claims that an intruder was responsible, but their findings didn't seem to match her story, and the evidence was painting a different picture altogether. This left detectives with one final devastating task to carry out, telling Steve that his own daughter killed his wife.
What happened? I don't think someone broke into the house.
They didn't.
I don't know if your wife and daughter got into an argument. Got physical.
Facts, Toe Tackle. You ain't lying. You right on point.
Entry into the house. Did your wife and daughter ever have like really heated arguments? This is not possible.
Yep, Jesse, stay in the fight. You doing great.
My son's here?
Yes.
Would you like one of us to just go be with your son?
I don't know.
She said she staged the scene but wanted to say somebody broke in. Yeah, she's a dog-faced liar and she's going to jail.
There's no rush for anything.
It's simply impossible to imagine the turmoil Steve must be going through at this moment. His wife murdered and his daughter the main son.
And that's what I'm saying. That boy lost a lot in one fell swoop just because his daughter want to be a jerk. She's a jerk, bro. This didn't have to go
Steve
down.
realizes the detectives might be right, leaving him to deliver the news to his son.
Clearly they think Sydney did this.
Look, he about to lose his heart.
She's going to jail forever. Wife's dead.
You know, they're going to do everything they can to make sure that they find out exactly what happened. Nothing's definite as of yet. They still have to do their investigating.
Where's Andrew? He just sit out there by himself, or is he with?
Let's be real. That reaction wasn't what I was expecting. I just lost 2. She's dead. She's going to jail for life. Like I thought he would be like, you emotion is a crazy thing. But I was expecting a little more emotion. Maybe it's the state of shock that's got him. You think Dad was? Nah, Dad dad wasn't even there. I'm not even going to think he was aware of what was going on. That is rough, Meg.
I don't want anybody. That's with me and him. That's legal. I don't care.
You don't want any of
I don't want any of you. No, I just want Andrew.
That's what I'm saying. I bet you he knew his daughter throws fits. That's what I was saying. Like, he knew what type of hostile environment little baby girl was putting wifey in. He knew, he was aware what was going on. Yep.
They don't know. They haven't told me. They're investigating.
Sydney was arrested and charged for the murder of Brenda
19.
Powell. She claimed insanity at first, saying she had almost no memory of what happened, including hitting
That's
Brenda
how my
with a
baby is.
cast iron
My baby
skillet
boy.
and fatally
My baby boy don't cry. He don't drop tears at all. At all. No matter what the situation is, he's not going to cry. He'll get quiet, but he will not cry. He broke his arm, broke his elbow. I thought it was just like a hematoma, a little bruise underneath or whatever. 2 weeks he played games like that. He just came to me and was like, Dad, it hurts really bad. I can't move it. I took him to the hospital, and the doctor was like, oh my God, his elbow's broken. How long? But I thought them folks were going to call the people on me. My son broke it in 2 weeks, played 2 more football games on that broken arm. Did not cry. He just said it just hurt. And I was like, damn, he don't never say it hurt. Let's go to the doctor. So I took him right then. Yep. So I can understand. That's why I say emotion is a crazy thing. So, but my son also has adrenal leukodystrophy. It's the deterioration of the gray matter in the brain, and his fight and flight is off. He either all in on fight or he all in on flight. It's crazy. Back to the case. Let's finish this one up.
stabbing her. The jury didn't believe Sydney, and she was found guilty on 2 counts of murder, 1 count of felonious assault, and 1 count of tampering with evidence. Sydney Powell was...
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, bro, for putting that brick in the foundation to help us grow to be the #1 true crime channel on the internet with the #1 true crime reaction community in the world. Thank you for being supportive. Thank you for coming and providing your energy. And thank you for being a brother. I appreciate that, devil. Let's go. Back to the case.
sentenced to life in prison with a chance of parole after 15 years.
Life in prison with a chance of parole after 15 years. So you know she's only going to do about 15 years for offing her mother. She really beat the case. But you know what we got to do? She won't beat the case with us. Let's drop those warrants in the comments. Let's go ahead and wrap up case 4. And when we come back, y'all, it's time for the final case. Yeah, I know. We got to the end of the show. Let's wrap up case 4. Book 'em.
No, he's with me. Murder 1, 7 counts. You've got nothing, McGarrett. I've got you, Johnny. With a lock on it. Book him, Dano. That plane leaves in 15 minutes. You've got your ticket. Be on it. And tell your friends in Detroit the deal is off. Permanently.
So, you guys did an amazing job on 1, 2, 3, 4. And here's 5. Let's close it out strong. 150 heart taps on the right side. Come back, put final case in the comments, and let's go ahead and send this on home on a good note, detectives. Good job tonight. Let's wrap it up the strong way. Final case. Let's go, detectives.
Listen here, I know I gave you a hard time, but you held your own out there, Rook. You did good. I'm proud of you. But stay sharp. This is the final case.
He swear.
Whoa, somebody just got hit by a semi truck. Shauna, this Bayou, this the Kill Boys. And CC, you know the Kill Boys fight in Atlanta. They do it to them every time. They do it to them every single time. Y'all, I think we need to run this bike. We 1 minute in. They got hit by a semi truck, twin. Run that back to the top. Oh my God. Bro hit a wreck and then got thrown out the car to the ground over the overpass. Oh my. Kids ran the red light. He hit them, pushed him off to the embankment. He was ejected out of the window of his cab, off the bridge to the ground, and he's still alive. Talk about pain in your body, boy. Always screaming, "Go Seahawks." My son was a Seahawk for 5 years. Yes, sir, Ski. Yo.
It looks like he got ejected from the sleeping quarters. I wonder if the driver's still in there. He looked like
did you just tell him that?
Yeah.
I hate it when you got cameras.
He looked like he came out the sleeping quarters.
But the windshield's on him, though. The windshield was on top of him.
Oh, okay.
Is what they said.
That's crazy, Shauna. An attempted murder, though, because he squeezed the trigger, but the gun jammed.
I saw the car pass me off the freeway to get into Telecom, and I got behind him. We lit it up right when it came onto the Freedom Bridge. And then
Shauna says, imagine you got up for work this morning thinking you're going to drop this load and pick up a new one and call your wife to say, I love you, and this is how your day ends. Facts. G says, Seattle is crazy nowadays. Man, I love Seattle nowadays. Oh, great. I love that.
You know the robbery.
The air, the energy, the people.
Robbery for the
Yeah.
car or business.
it was a armed robbery.
Before. That's the last time. That's when DJ left. He left in 2024. And then we came back in 2025 because we was packing up his stuff. Yeah. So 9 months. I am bewildered and flabbergasted. I am taken aback. 9 months. That's all the time that was given out in this. Oh, hell nah. Y'all know what we gotta do. We ain't finna let though. I know they young, but we not finna let them slide. They gotta wear the consequence. 9 months. You took somebody's life. 9 months. Let's book these people, man. Golly. Drop the warrants in the comments.
Now you're off your rocker, mister. I saw you do it. You shoved her off the terrace. You beat her up and then you killed her.
Daniel, take him out of here. Book him. Murder one.
I'll get you for this. I'll get you for this. Well, I'll worry about 99 years from now.
Bruh, out of jail already. He out of the pen already. He ain't do no time. That boy ain't even spend a birthday in there. That boy ain't even spend a year. That boy ain't even miss Christmas. That boy ain't miss no holiday. That boy ain't do nothing. This man, a father of 7 that was providing for his family, was taken from his family, and the only thing that was given was 9 months. Y'all saying this man life didn't mean shit. Hey man, say man, y'all know what it is. That was the end of tonight's caseload. I want to say thank you for an amazing night. I hope you guys have been thoroughly entertained. I love the engagement that you guys bring forth in the interaction. Thank you for another amazing night. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cases. We back at it again in the morning at 10:35 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Join me in the morning crew of the Ones Detective Agency for the morning shift. I can't wait to see you in the morning tonight. Go ahead and say your prayers and be on your knees and thank the God or your man that you are plugged in with, or woman that you're plugged in with, or spiritual body that you are plugged in with. Thank them for the place that you are right now, because you prayed for this moment 4 or 5 years ago. Be thankful. And then when you get up in the morning, look yourself in the mirror and say, I know I'm the shit. I'm about to attack the day and get everything I want out of today. When I see you in the morning at 10:35, have that smile on your face, ready to work. Be light, be love, be you, because that's the only thing that God designed you to be. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your love. And I love you wholeheartedly. Good night, good night, good night. I'll see you in the morning. Love y'all. Peace.
Only a select few is brave enough to face the type of criminals, derelicts, hoodlums, and plain-out lowlives that come out at night. This is the One's detective agency, the Night Shift. Criminals are afraid of us. Your host and lead detective of the agency, UnoDaOne. Welcome to the Night Shift, detectives. I think it's time for us to get to work.